Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
And this is Milton with the Sports Truth.
The truth will set you free. So let's start with I called it. You can thank me now.
Yeah,
3 for 3.
in a crazy,
Yeah.
in probably the craziest upset weekend that I've seen in years.
I should have put money down.
And I got like 40 years of
NFL experience in betting.
Exactly. I was betting when
Yeah.
I was 11.
Definitely.
That's when it all started.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, but
No.
but come on, man. What did I tell you about the Broncos? You didn't listen.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I thought it was just comedy hour. And
No, you gotta listen to me more.
No,
and then
absolutely.
and then the Bills.
I mean, to be able to see through all the craziness, I want to say there was 5 major upsets.
Mm-hmm.
There might have even been more.
There was a 6th one. It was my Cardinals over your Niners.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone thought that they were going to lose because it was Colt McCoy, and I'm like, what did I say?
Yeah.
He's not the reason they lost. So.
Yeah, James Conner tore through the
It was James Conner, yeah, but Colt McCoy didn't throw picks or anything. He didn't lose the game for the
Well,
Cubs.
I think we'll be able to touch up on all those things and predictions
and more.
And
get it? Because Rondale Moore? Your nightmare for the next 10 years?
Yeah, I
Niners
know, when
fans?
I saw that they picked him up in the draft, I'm like,
oh crap,
wrong
yeah.
weapon to give Kyler Murray. Shit.
He has like 4 true wide receiver ones and 2 slot.
I think that was the problem with why I wasn't buying into Cliff, because he didn't have
enough
all the
slot
chess pieces to put in his air raid, but now that he does, you see it working.
It's crazy.
The theory has met the
practicality, basically, of like in practice. I mean, he has 2 true number 1 wide receivers, 2 amazing slot wide receivers, badass tight ends. He freaking has Max Williams, and now he has Zach Ertz.
Yeah,
it's unfair. And now you have two running backs who can also catch. So it's literally just college air raid. Like there's nothing anyone can do. Unless you're the Packers and you get lucky. Anyway, literally Adrian Green only had to turn the right direction and it would have been a win.
That's true. But like
I'm so salty about that.
Before we started, sometimes a loss
earlier on is better.
Profits some wins. And plus it takes the pressure of you guys, like, do you really want to be 14-0 and then risk Kyler Murray
getting injured? Yeah.
And then they do get injured. You're just like, oh, dude, why didn't they lose before? So I think it's a blessing and a curse, you know? I mean,
yeah. But I wish they lost an AFC opponent. But
I know, that's true. That's true.
Because that kind of hurts.
It would have been better to lose to someone else besides the Packers, but the Packers got their own issues. And
they do. I don't think they're going to start sinking here. I saw what happened. Yeah. Jordan Love is not the answer, guys. No. He's not even close.
I didn't think. What I tell you when I saw his college stuff?
Not good.
He's not good.
No, he's not.
So if he's not good in college, how's he going to be good in the pros?
I don't know.
It makes sense. It was like, okay, I get going after Rodgers' replacement,
just to be a
you go
thorn in
top
the side
instead of, I think it was like the 18th or something pick. Like they thought they were going to hit on Rodgers all over again. Like, oh, this is about where we
they don't
Rodgers.
get traded up. It's top 10, I think. They traded up for him. They traded up for him. The Packers traded up for Love. Yeah, they did.
They did, but
they gave away
top
picks.
10. I mean,
really, I thought he was. It was lower than what they were, though. They traded up.
No, for sure. Yeah. They were like more
in the 20s.
Yeah, because they had a pretty good season.
I remember Tom Grossi's live reaction. 16. Yeah, Tom Grossi's like, "Yes, we traded up," and then he sees this Jordan Love, and he's like, "Oh my god, poor Grossi." As a Packers fan, the one who does the reaction, the NFC West reaction.
Oh,
the one I showed you. He's the Packers fan. That's where I found him out.
Oh,
because I watched the live reaction to him seeing Jordan Love get drafted. He was so disappointed. He looked so angry. It was hilarious.
Like I think if you would have got one of those
an O lineman or wide receiver.
No lineman. Fuck the lineman.
That's what he said. That's what he said in the reaction. He said, "Oh, we trade up. Let's get a good O lineman." That's what he said.
Dude, get another wide receiver opposite. And that year had like the most amazing. It was like 7 wide receivers,
and they never got one.
Poor
Rodgers.
Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
Is that his name? No, that's from the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Oh no, Justin Jefferson, Van Jefferson.
Yes, he could have gotten both of them.
You could have got them. You could have got Jerry Jeudy.
Oh my God! You're just saying all these number 1 wide receivers now.
You know how you have the record quarterback is all anyone cares about quarterback.
Yes.
That wide receiver class
was probably the best.
Insane, dude. Okay, like this wide receiver class, Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Good.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Think of anybody else,
like a deeper wide receiver class.
I mean, that year was like Justin Jefferson was rookie of the year over,
Herbert, which is bull crap.
Yeah, but
come on,
I know it is.
Come on,
you would think that a quarterback would
get.
That's how much he was better than all the other wide receivers in this class.
I guess. Anyway. Back on track.
Back on track.
Hot topics, right?
All right.
Or
Yeah.
we do something
the main
else?
hot topic is just Monday Night Football. The
Called
Steelers
it.
and Bears. Yeah. No, I know.
They own Monday night, guys. Never
do.
faced the Steelers on Monday night.
18-0.
Since 1940. Since 1940.
Yeah. Have on Monday night football games
at home.
At home.
Yeah. Never go against the Steelers at home on Monday night.
And it's just sort of looks like a mismatch. I mean, the Steelers from the first quarter of the season, because we're now almost ending. We ended the second quarter.
We ended the second, so we're more than halfway through now.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
of 17 games. So
but
now we're
the
more than
first
half.
quarter they were cellar dwellers. Now it's like, damn. I mean, they've got four straight wins. Yeah,
four straight now. Yeah.
And,
oh my god.
I mean, they're winning by one score. I mean, I saw all their scores. It's
that's
like
what Steelers
6,
do.
7, 3, 2. Yeah, I mean,
that's how it be though.
I think their game plan's good. I mean, Tomlin, when he got pissed off about being asked if he wanted the USC job,
that was the nail in the coffin. Now he's angry.
It lit a fire in his ass. Yeah. I'm sure if it lit a fire under him, then he went into the locker room and infected everybody else.
Yes.
So instead of giving everybody COVID, he gave them just like, the
I mean, notice something.
Curtain.
Yeah, the steel curtain from the 70s. I just noticed something. They let Roethlisberger throw more now.
Yeah,
Najee Harris doesn't have 100 yards.
It's controlled throwing. I saw the game yesterday, and it was a lot of misdirection. It almost looked like the 49ers were running. Like, okay, let's fake it to this guy, the running back, but then give it to the wide receiver, or the short passes, and then TJ Watt, dude. Your prediction on that.
I was right.
You said
1.5 to more. To more.
Like, they're not going to give you one.
No.
It's 1.5. You had to at least get 2. He got 3.
See?
So, yeah.
I've been 4 for 4, guys, and he never listens to me. He laughed at me. Check the video.
No, that TJ Watt thing, I was with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, he's good for 2 sacks against. But, and then another thing that I saw with the Bears was that they
Justin Fields.
They took the chains off of Justin Fields.
Let him go.
Let him
rip.
He had some nice deep throws, like some reminiscent of his days as a Buckeye.
Yep.
But
and some good runs, but he's no Murray though.
Yeah.
And no Jackson. Yeah. I had to because I'm a Cardinals fan. I have to rub it in while I can. But I feel bad for him because he did a good job, but his defense didn't help him.
Which is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. He did fine, but like his defense couldn't stop Roethlisberger and Najee Harris.
I told my friend, take the under in this game, right? So
yeah.
Once I gave him that, he thought, oh, it has an under vibe. I'm just going to take the under for the half, which was 20 points, and I think they scored 17 or 18 points, right?
Yeah.
Had he listened to me taking the under, the game would have been bad because the game was
over.
29-27.
Yeah, it was over.
You're talking almost 60 points.
Yes.
And even with the hefty 13-point teaser that saves most days, it wouldn't have. So I was glad. Yeah, he won like $200 on it too.
That's good
for him. But these Steelers team, they're going to be tough. They're going to be, I believe they're going to be 6-3 after this week, unless someone has some Nostradamus forecast with the Lions. I mean, there's that little bit of an.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yeah. Who else am I talking about?
You mean the guy who's been calling things right the past 4 weeks?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Ever since the poor Cardinals were all strong.
Exactly. Yeah, that just
I got the anger. Yeah.
Exactly. For sure.
I was feeling good the first half of the season, and then I'm like, what is this? What is this Thursday night crap? What is this crap?
Exactly.
7-1?
We only use 10% of our brain, but sometimes it releases and something hit up there.
Speaking of which, how much money would I have made if I had bet on the Jags to beat the Bills? Because I called it. How much would I have made?
Oh, ridiculous amounts of
money. Yeah,
because
no one thought they were going to win, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking probably at 14.5, you're talking 1,000 to 1. So $100 wins you 1,000.
Yeah.
For the Cowboys game, I want to say that they were 10, so they're probably like maybe 400.
So you're saying I would have made a lot of money if I had actually put money on this?
Oh yeah.
Oh come on.
And to put the parlay together, how about this parlay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Titans.
Okay.
The Titans.
That's what I would have picked.
The Broncos.
Yes. And the Jags. I would have picked all 3.
3-team ticket.
Yes.
Then you're talking just
how much money?
Crazy money. I mean, in the thousands. I mean,
I should have done it, Millie. Why didn't you tell me to? I should have flown to Vegas.
Shit like that never happened.
Come on. I know. It's too late.
Definitely.
So if I put 1,000 down, I would have made.
Oh.
How much for that triple team teaser? If I put $1,000, that's a lot.
I want to say 20 to 25,000.
Then I would have shared with you.
Okay. Oh, good.
Because remember, then you and I are once put together. Yeah, lunch would be on me. Yeah. Totally.
All right. Cool.
Now I'm upset. I could have made 25,000.
That's okay. We're gonna use that knowledge of you, that thing that got unleashed on you.
Yeah, from the Cardinals barely losing to the freaking
your anime, your chess,
video games.
Yeah,
just in general.
Games.
I just know how everything
simulates. You're just gonna put it all together, and you're gonna like.
help you out.
Figure it out.
Yeah,
exactly. All the computations. All right, that turned into a gut feeling. All right, let's see. So I think so the Steelers won. They were in total charge of the game, like up 10, and it looked like the game was over. And then the
Justin
Steelers.
Fields.
No. The Steelers muffed the punt.
Yeah, I know. And then Justin
Fields. Yeah, and so
I was like, really?
Yeah, I mean, give it up to the Steelers for hanging in there and winning the tough game because I think that's their mantra with Tomlin. Just like grind
it's a tough 70 Steelers.
They've gone back to when he was in his first press conference, which I was impressed on that first press conference. It was no Adam Gase or Nick Sirianni one, but he was like, "We're gonna go back to old school Steelers. We're gonna pound the ball." That was like Jerome Bettis, and we're gonna play defense. And they have like
I keep forgetting his name.
They were loaded with like all the top defenders. I mean, I can't think of any of them right now.
I'm trying to remember their names from the Steel Curtain. I feel bad
Not
now.
the Steel Curtain ones.
No, I'm trying to think of their names.
But as far as like the next version of the Steel Curtain, when they had that running back that ran it back on you, 90 how many yards?
It wasn't a running back. It was a linebacker.
No. I'm talking about the linebacker. Yeah, that big
old. Something Harrison.
Or Harrison.
Something Harrison. James Harrison. Yeah. I'm still mad about that.
They had a bunch of
I almost had the Super Bowl, you bastards.
They had a bunch of James Harrisons on that.
Poor Kurt Warner. He almost had a Super Bowl. I'm still salty about that.
That's all right. All right. So, it's so funny because like ESPN chastised the Bears, right, for not putting Fields in when it was obvious. Yet they gave a pass to my Niners for not doing the same thing. Like Jimmy Garoppolo, the Red Rocket, that's about the same thing to me.
Now I'm upset that I forgot his name. Mean Joe Green. Come on. The defensive tackle of the Steel Curtain.
The whole starting lineup of that. I just couldn't remember from the
basically, the Steelers are going for their whole new Mean Joe Green crap again.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to that. Yeah, but you get a pass because you're San Francisco. You were in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
They're like,
Shanahan's the golden boy.
With all the great coaches.
Yes. Not anymore. Yeah.
He makes big mistakes in big critical times.
He's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
You sound upset. You're talking about during the 49ers part, okay? Just hold in the salt.
Moving forward, I mean the Steelers aren't going to win the Super Bowl, but they're going to crash the party and they're going to go to the playoffs
with that defense. They're ranked number 2 for God's sake.
Yeah,
but they're like 30th in offense.
With the wrong matchup, they're going to lose.
Yeah, you mean against my Cardinals?
Anyone? Well, not really, because anyone that could stop the run, which has not been.
No, we're not going for the run. We're going to pick off Roethlisberger when he tries to throw. Have you seen all of our defensive backs? We're getting all the picks.
Yeah, that's
you said high firepower teams. So my Cardinals with Murray on it and DeAndre.
Yeah, I mean if you have that's another one. Yeah,
and Buccaneers too.
Or stop the run or
have high-powered
offense, then the Steelers are in trouble. But if the
Steelers
what I meant. Are playing,
a middling team who likes to run,
team or an all right team,
then they're going to beat them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure the Steelers could beat the Chiefs.
I'm serious, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
just to give you an idea of where the Steelers are at. They're not just beating bums.
The Chiefs barely won against the freaking Packers, 13-7.
We'll get to that.
Well, we're not going to get to for a while? My Cardinals, because I know they're going to be near the end.
Oh.
Every time. We start from the bottom. Are you kidding me, dude?
Oh, sorry.
You've lost all respect of every NFL person if you do that crap. Even ESPN has them in top 10.
Oh, they're in the top 10. Okay. They might be in the VIP room. Or they're somewhere in there.
I know where they are. Don't play coy with me. Okay. Everyone listening knows where they are. Come on, dude. You're kidding, right? They blew out another team on the road. You know who else blew out other teams on the road and went to the Super Bowl? The 2005 Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won by 12 points or more on the road in every road game. So I know where the Cardinals are going. Fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, they're really good on the road this year, which plays well for the playoffs. But they won't need it because they won't need to go on the road because they'll probably get the
SoFi's on the road. SoFi's on the road.
Oh,
Super Bowl.
Okay. And who are the Cards playing on the other side of that Super Bowl?
Who cares?
Who cares?
No, the real Super Bowl is the NFC Championship game.
That's true.
Come on, I'm not going to mince words.
Back in the day, in the 90s, and even in the 80s,
yeah.
I mean, if you won the NFC Championship, you won the Super Bowl because it was just a formality.
The AFC was kind of a joke at that time. Now they're a joke again.
Yeah, it's true.
Even the Bills got beat up by the Jaguars. Who's left, Milton? Tell me who's left on the AFC. That's strong.
There isn't.
Everyone got beat up.
A couple of like interesting ones, but yeah.
No, I mean like can match up with the Cardinals and the Buccaneers and the Rams. Well, high power.
Maybe it might be that whole Bird Bowl that you were talking about.
Bird Bowl.
Bird Bowl.
The Cardinals versus the. Now I forgot who the bird is on AFC because you fucking screwed me over. You messed me up, Milton.
Really? Okay, fine. Let's get on.
Say the AFC team that's a bird because now it's going to bother me the whole podcast.
You can't go down the list and name all the birds. There's probably like 6 birds in the NFL. Okay, is it the Seahawks?
No.
No. Okay.
Is it the Eagles?
Is it the Falcons?
No. Is it the Eagles?
No. Okay, that leaves. I think. Let me see all the birds on my list. You know my wife loves birds and feeds them out in the back. Okay, hold on. Oh.
The Ravens!
Yes! That's what you predicted several weeks ago.
I'm going to be right.
Yeah, no.
Come on, the Ravens have the power.
I think you got a good shot at it.
Yeah.
The Cards has something to say.
I don't know, man. They don't have Gronk anymore. He's pretty much screwed.
What is wrong with them? I guess
and Brown keeps getting injured too. Yeah. So.
All right, enough.
Anyway,
in here.
That was hilarious though. I'm like, which bird? Good call.
Yeah, all the birds are terrible.
That's not true. Cardinals aren't terrible.
All the birds are terrible, but a few or a couple, I should say.
But one.
But two. The Ravens too.
I mean, all that matters is the NFC anyway. Just kidding. Niners fan.
Pride coming before the fall. All right.
I already fell though. I fell to Rodgers and his unvaccinated face. Anyways, continue.
Should we bring him back on the show or should we ban him?
No, I already kicked him out. He didn't come back.
He
didn't wear a mask when he came over.
That's
terrible.
True. And Lamar told me that he is wearing a mask.
Oh, really?
He doesn't believe in vaccinations.
But at least he's wearing a mask.
Polite enough to put a mask on for us.
Oh, that's
Friday.
good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking forward to that.
I love Lamar Jackson.
Of course, me
I like
too.
Aaron Rodgers, but like it's one of those friends that like everyone else realizes he's a dick, but you don't. As a friend,
and then you finally find out.
You realize, like, and you're like, so that's sort of how I feel.
All right, so who's at the very bottom that the #1 Alabama team could beat?
Oh, okay. Not this year's Alabama team, because this year's Alabama team is pretty bad.
Then who's #1 now in the college football?
Georgia.
Okay.
Georgia
could beat up on who in the NFL? Who's 32nd?
Yeah, Georgia could definitely beat up
on who?
On the only defeated team. Yeah.
The Lions?
The Lions.
The Lions would lose to Georgia? Are you serious? You really think that Jared Goff would lose to Georgia?
No, it'd be a close game.
You're bad.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I still think that they could probably win. There's only because it's not like their whole team is going to NFL. Georgia.
Oh yeah.
So there could be a couple weaknesses that the Lions could take advantage of and win.
That's true.
They almost won against other NFL teams. Come on.
Yeah.
How dare you, Milton?
The last time they went on a bye week, which they definitely needed it.
I mean, they beat themselves again.
The
bye week. The Lions lost themselves.
44-6, so it does bring in the embarrassment factor
of
sports. But my thing is, they lost 44-6, but then next week they had the bye to like sort of chill out, and then they're gonna play. So I only think that embarrassment factor works when you play the following week. Does that make sense?
It does.
The more I thought about it, because I'm like,
it cools off.
The Steelers against the Lions.
The Steelers are gonna win.
Yeah, the Steelers are gonna win at home. They play close games. They
dominate
close games. So close game on close game gives the Lions a shot. But my money's on the Steelers. Okay,
TJ Watt gets probably another sack.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Easy 1.5. I'll give him plus 1.5 again.
Yeah, or 1.5.
They won't give you 1.
Right, no.
Come on, Vegas. Anyway, continue.
Anyways.
Poor Lions. I feel bad for Campbell.
Yeah.
I really do. We made fun of him earlier on. I feel bad now.
I hope he beats a cellar dweller.
He feels good about himself, yeah.
I'm not sure who the other... Well, yeah, there's some other...
Who's in college right now that's going to the draft? Like, should the Lions, like, you know how the Colts...
There's nobody. Isn't that sad?
Remember who the Colts did, like, the chant, like, suck for luck to get Andrew Luck? Remember
yeah.
So what are the Lions doing?
This past year had, what, 5?
What? Yeah.
4? 5
quarterbacks that are all starting right now?
Or starting.
Before they got injured.
Starting. Yeah. Yeah. There's one guy that'll be drafted about number 10. That tells you everything.
Well, I mean, the Lions, though. If they're number one,
that's what I'm saying.
No. They're sticking with Jared Goff, dude. You know that, right? For the next couple of years.
I guess so.
So they need what? What do they need
right now? Paid all that money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're not going to draft a quarterback. So who's the best player right now in the draft?
I don't really know that. I'd have to look into it.
They're probably going to draft him, and then that guy's going to be like, oh, crap, I'm going to the crap Lions. Great. There goes my career.
Yeah, it's definitely an organizational failure.
It's the owners. They're terrible.
The owners,
I've heard from other NFL gurus or friends or say the Lions owners are Machiavellian. Was that the word?
Yeah.
They're old-fashioned. They're terrible.
For sure, that's true.
It's the reason why they suck. Get new ownership.
The fish rots from the head on down.
Yes.
So that they fall into that category. But you know what? I think we're giving the Lions too much time.
No. We always have to talk crap about those cellar dwellers. We spent more time on them than the top 3 picks. My Cardinals get barely any airtime.
Because it's easier to talk shit.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We might as well.
All right.
31.
Who's
drowning in the water?
I thought that they were going to be saved by the lifeguard. This guy was just going to come in his what's that show from?
What? Baywatch?
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor running out there.
The Texans. Yeah.
You know what? They played a close game.
They did.
And the Texans actually would have won because they went from 7-4, but they still would have covered.
Yeah.
Even with the easy 6-point tees. So, the only thing that kept the Texans from winning is that Tyrod Taylor had a malfunction. Maybe he
somehow
was like going back when that punctured lung was happening. I don't know.
Yeah, and Herbert
he just sort of tossed it out of bounds and floated it. And then the cornerback for the Dolphins was smart enough to go like, dude, I got a shot on this, and then caught it. And that sort of, I mean, especially when you get down the 20-yard line, I mean, even bad teams can score from 20 in.
Yeah.
So even
poor Tyrod.
It's just sad because, like, I mean, Tyrod Taylor definitely offers a better option than Davis Mills.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a reason these guys were predicted.
There's a reason why that the Lions and the Texans are drowning in freaking hell, Sean Taylor's ghost sewage water. In the basement.
Definitely some sewage water. There's definitely some crap involved in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 30.
I'll give you one guess who you think the team above them is. Really simple. Just come down to like, okay, Texans and
No.
Dolphins? The team that beat them? Yes.
Hey, unlike the Texans and the Lions, they can still breathe because they have a blowhole on top of their head.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. It's funny because it was a matchup of like evenly
crap teams.
No. Evenly quarterbacks.
Because okay.
On one side you had Jacoby Brissett, and on the other side you had Tyrod Taylor. And if I was picking pairs to match up, like based on personality or looks,
terrible.
I would just put these two guys together because they're sort of
bad.
Like, limited in their run games, but they're okay in the pocket. But they've been backups all their lives.
Yeah.
They're both black. I mean, it's just like this
racist.
No, I mean, it's like his doppelganger, you know. So Tyrod Taylor, the only reason he lost this week, folks, is because he played his doppelganger.
His evil doppelganger.
Yeah, his evil one.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's a dolphin.
Exactly. So, yeah, who does the Dolphins play this week? Whoever they're playing, I want to take the other team.
Of course you do.
Oh, the Ravens.
The Ravens.
I think it's a Thursday night. I got to deal with some Thursday night scaries, but I just think that,
the Ravens.
The last time they played, they trashed them, and I just think we'll talk about that later. But anyways. All right. Number 29. I call this the bottom 5. You know how we have our top 5? So
you're bad.
Yeah,
the bottom 5.
The bottom 5. What's that when they put you in the clink and your the hole and there's no like fucking light or
solitary?
Solitary. Yeah. That's what this is. This is solitary.
Oh God, you're bad.
Yeah. Well, you got to be punished for not doing what you're supposed to do.
Well, quaternary it is. That's 5.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, next team. Sean Taylor's Ghost, formerly known as Washington Football Team.
Formerly known as the Redskins. Oh, sorry, I can't be racist. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nothing much to say, honestly.
Yeah. I'm loving. I'm gonna take it back to betting, just like Matt Luciani takes it back to fantasy football.
Oh, come on.
I love the Bucks coming off the bye, coming off an embarrassing loss. Playing Washington, yes, they had a bye too. Their offense has been pretty terrible, and their defense is half the defense they were last year.
Yeah, I take the Bucks.
Yeah, all right. For a second, my heart was pounding. please don't have him come in with one of his mystic rants and say that Heineken is gonna,
Heineke.
I like him better as Heineken. But yes, Heineke. Okay.
Don't worry. If I have a gut thing,
Okay,
I'll do the customary leaning forward. You're just waiting for me to lean forward, aren't you? To screw you over. You're just waiting for it. And then I whisper to the mic and say, I actually got this team, and then you just get sad.
Yeah, exactly. I thought there might be some of that element there with the Dolphins because they're the Dolphins, but I mean, at 1-8 to lose for the Ravens to lose to that kind of team, it's just
the Ravens are stronger than the Texans, so no, Texans are gonna win. I mean, the Texans, the Ravens are gonna win.
Yeah. I think the Texans have a bye week, so they are going to
win.
You are correct, sir.
Wow, see? The Coastradamus strikes again.
All right, enough with the...
I'm Nostradamus of football, guys.
No,
literally.
Absolutely, I am not. I think I might even bestow that on you. All right.
Thank you.
Number 28, the last person in the clinic,
solitary.
The solitaire.
Solitary dungeon.
Yeah. I mean, no light, barely any food and water.
You're terrible. Who's the warden down there? You got to feed him more. Jeez.
The warden.
Yeah, it's Dan Campbell.
I'm pretty sure it's some white. I'm pretty sure it's some white dude.
Wow, dude. Okay, well, we lost all of our viewers. All right, have a good day. It's the Sports Truth. Turns off. You're bad. Who is it?
Sorry, I mean...
Who's in solitary? Come on.
What? Is the warden Asian?
Yes, it's me. I'm the one who's throwing pity on them and throwing the food. Here, have your rice.
Last
Here you
2
go.
seconds in there, dude, with all like the hatred and sin in that place.
What do you mean? I'm a Cardinals fan. We're in the VIP throne room, dude. I don't have to deal with that.
I know you don't have to.
I'll throw rice through the hole down to them.
Rice. I get it. That's a good one. All right. Right.
Yes.
Rice. Asian.
Exactly.
All right. Cool. All right. Next team. This team, they put up 30 points, but they had a bunch scored on them, and it was Mike White. The most boring name. My name is Mike White.
Mike White.
Yeah,
sounds like a stripper name.
Come
here, Mike White.
More of a porn name than a stripper name.
No. It's a stripper name because I'm gonna shorten Mike to the nickname Mac. So Mac White. That is the most stripper name I ever heard in my life.
All right. Perfect. So let it be.
Indeed. Come on. Who is it? Who scored 30 and they still lost?
Yeah, Mike White? No, you don't know who
No,
Mike White is?
I don't know.
He's the backup to Zach Wilson, and then...
Oh, the Jets!
You know who the backup to the backup is?
Who?
Josh Johnson.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think he even went to USD.
Can't believe the Jets scored 30.
Yeah.
How? Against the...
This is your theory, that when you don't have tape on somebody, but no one has really tape on Josh Johnson, then he just went out there.
I told you.
Yeah, no.
He was going to do well, but not enough to win.
No,
they didn't have
sure.
any
They were
tape on
headed
him.
towards the loss, but to have 45 points scored on them. So anyways. Oh, who plays the Jets this week? Good question.
Yeah, who?
Don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, you would think I would know the team that was playing against the Jets. Huh. Well,
Really?
Maybe they have the bye week?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they have a bye week.
You did? Really?
Yeah. Because they would be in my top 4 of teams to pick for wins, and I don't think I have them there.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
I'll put bye until I figure out who they play.
Okay.
All right. Oh, they had a bye last week. We'll figure it out.
Oh, well.
All right. One guess. I love this game. Who's above the Jets? Just put the simplicity of it all together, and you can figure it out, okay? Go down to the basics of an IQ test. Like, I say the Jets, so the next team is the...
Giants.
Yes, exactly.
I did it, guys. I did it.
IQ, don't you?
I do.
I'm sure you do.
I would have passed that stupid NFL QB test, whatever it's called.
The Wonderlic.
Yeah, Wonderlic.
I was like doing something the other day. It just comes to you all of a sudden. Like, you've been waiting for days and weeks, and all of a sudden it's like, it's the Wonderlic.
The Wonderlic.
Yeah. And some stars, they got the Wonderlic on top of being good, and then some were like really bad on it and then went on to shine, and some like, dude, he got
really
every single one right,
and then they
he
sucked.
Yeah.
So what's the point of it? There is no point.
Yeah.
The only time I had to do the Wonderlic test was Madden NFL 2008. When you played the career mode as a quarterback, they made you do the Wonderlic test.
By that time, I retired, so I'm not familiar with that because I retired in the early 2000s. Yeah. Due to kids.
That made me laugh. I was like, these are random questions. It made me do math equations. Give me like 5 seconds to do it. I was like, really? Crap. Yeah.
All right, so the Giants. Hey, you know what? They beat the Raiders. That's pretty good.
I told you.
Yeah, dude.
Giant killers. I told you, dude.
I had.
You agreed with me too. I
was full on
Giants.
that bandwagon of the Giants were going to win because the Raiders
had the black cloud
over
them
that we talked about, and then on top of that, a double fucking downer is that they were going to go from West Coast
to East Coast
early morning
and
game.
Third, Giants take out people that they're supposed to not beat.
Yeah, exactly. It was a prove-it game, and they failed.
Yep. Yeah. Got them.
Yeah. So they can't go that high because they probably should.
Whatever. Yeah.
Because actually the Giants were somewhat, and then also later the Falcons too. We said that. I mean,
the Dirty Birds.
You would think like, dude, how can a touchdown underdog, between two.
I told you it was going to beat the Saints.
Yeah.
Wait, that makes me 6 for 6.
Yeah. Because
I should
the
go
Saints
to Vegas.
had come off the high of beating the Bucks.
Yes.
And then the Falcons had come off the low of losing at home, embarrassed. So
yes.
It was a perfect setup for
it.
I told you. And then you combine that with feast and famine that we always put on the same.
It went to famine.
Yeah, exactly. The other ones, that's a whole other.
Yeah. Man, I really need to write these things down because I'm like dead on.
I'm writing them down right here.
Yeah, I'm just saying me though.
No, okay.
Okay, you gotta write little gut.
I'm writing the side notes of what you're saying down on here. Affirmations.
Yes.
Call them, okay?
Just making sure.
All right.
I'm calling all these, dude. You can even listen back on these. I've literally been spot on.
All right. So enough with the Giants. They've got a couple nice upset wins. I mean, they beat the Raiders. They beat the Saints.
Almost beat the Chiefs. Still makes me laugh.
Yeah, almost beat the Chiefs. So
Poor Chiefs.
They really are. Like, even though they're in the cellar dweller, they're making money on the side because I'm like, dude.
Cover the spread.
Cover the spread. All right, here you go.
Give me money. Yeah.
Give a little money, or put something in the pie.
Exactly. Get your thumb in the pie.
Yeah, exactly.
Blueberry.
All right. So
blueberry because the Giants, they're blue.
Yeah, I think the Giants play. Maybe they get a bye week.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Number 26. This team sort of jumped up when they were like not good.
I got nothing.
Nothing. All right.
I'm blank.
How about the Jags? Right, from nothing to upsetting one of the best teams.
Wasn't an upset, dude. I already knew they were gonna win.
Okay, for normal people. Okay?
You mean everybody? Literally 99% of the people. Exactly. Literally 99. Not even an exaggeration.
The other 99% of the population that just.
Yes. We're like, oh, the Bills are gonna win. I'm like, no, they're not. No, they're not. No one's still surprised that I said the Jags are gonna win. You looked at me like what?
I automatically threw out the -8.5, and I'm like, I'm not taking them for more than a win, and I ended up taking. That's what it is, money line. That just okay.
Should have taken the Jags for the win. You would have made so much money, Melton.
Yeah, no doubt. And I got to think about that in the future. Of like, if I'm feeling like there's two underdogs, because when you take two underdogs, and you have to put a whole bunch of favorites to win money, but with two underdogs, you can make a good bit of money because it's like it's turned upside down.
The odds of you winning is lower. That's that's why Vegas allows.
I mean.
So yeah, Jags. Good for you, Meyer. Urban Meyer. I mean,
Urban Meyer.
He doesn't look as stressed now.
How do you think he reacted to beating a team he wasn't supposed to beat? Maybe I am a good coach.
No, he's just like he's more relieved.
Relieved.
He might get next.
Again. There's got to be something closer to relieved after this game. Like he's not cheering.
Yeah,
or he's not doing like roundhouse kicks like the Steelers guy last night.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, I know where he's going.
Steelers guys, the Bears.
He went to the club and he got with more girls again. You see that on the headlines? Okay. I'm not joking. There's pictures of him at the club again after winning, with a girl already. I was like, Urban Meyer,
like
another girl,
or middle-age crisis.
It's probably both.
Both.
I mean, he won though, so
yeah. If you win,
you win. Okay, you good.
There's no
I can't say nothing. Yeah, I can't say nothing. Okay, you GG. Good game.
All
right. Who's after the Jags? Who's ahead of the Jags? Got to know.
This team I always sort of keep in comparison with them because they were both added around the same time.
Oh.
As new franchises, right? What do they call them when they first come in?
Expansion franchises.
Expansion, yes. Both of these were within years. Maybe
the Jags and who's the other one?
Who's the other one?
Panthers?
Yes. Panthers.
There we go.
Yeah.
Panthers
so are just falling, dude.
Why are they both like cats? Why are they allowed two cats as expansion teams? That's just my question.
That's a good question.
I'm just asking.
That's a valid question.
That's all.
Who's more badass, a panther or a jaguar?
Depends on what do you mean by badass.
Depends.
No. What do you mean?
Like you see
one is faster, and one is stronger.
And you're scared to death.
Both. Jaguar has strength, and Panther has speed, dude. You're literally asking a nerd of animals who goes to the zoo all the time, who's a zoo snob, which way more advantage is. You have to be specific. Come on.
Let's put that with your other 7 titles that you have.
Yes, thank you. Please put it over there. Yes. Put some respect on my name, Milton.
Okay. So which, if you had to choose one?
The Jaguar, because he has more strength. The Panther's cool, though, because he's more speed, but the Jaguar has more strength.
Which one would you want as a pet?
The Panther. The Panther's prettier.
Yeah.
But the Jaguar is stronger, so if I wanted a bodyguard, I have the Jaguar.
For whatever reason, you got 2.
Why are there 2 cats as expansion teams, Milton? That's a good question.
And if you think about it,
the
other cat in it is the Lions, and they're at 32, so they're not doing too good right now. The cats.
Well, they're not really a full-grown lion yet. They're kind of like Simba. They're just a little kit.
Yeah,
a little kitten.
They are.
It's fine. I'm gonna hold them over Pride Rock. That's all they are at the moment. I mean, you know who has shaky knees? Rafiki, because Dan Campbell was biting him.
Oh yeah. I don't know how much Dan Campbell has left, dude.
I feel really bad for him.
Start off with the triple venti espressos, and your speeches of how you're gonna bite kneecaps and just weird.
No, I actually have respect for him because he freaking cried about it, bro.
No,
some guys don't even care.
He cried for it.
Yeah,
so,
come on, man.
He's giving it everything.
Poor guy.
Else, so why? It just. There's only so much you could do as a Bad News Bears when you don't have talent. They need.
That's what I mean.
Suck.
They don't have any
the
talent.
Highest draft picks.
Yeah.
Be able to bring some people in.
They still suck because your ownership sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor Dan Campbell.
I hope the Fords aren't listening right now.
Oh, I hope you are. You guys are terrible.
Whoa.
You guys are terrible. Here you go. I'm gonna go on a rant now.
Talk to white people that way. Okay? He's Asian and he's a Mexican. Okay.
Okay, political racial things aside, I'm saying as owners, forget all the other crap. Okay. As owners, you've been terrible. For how long? 20, 30 years now?
No, dude, since the beginning. Well, I mean, maybe they got off to a good start. Yeah. They were one of 8 teams, but probably.
And then ever since then, downhill.
60s,
downhill.
I think the 50s they might have won a championship.
Yeah, but then, ever since then, you've gone downhill. You see a common denominator here? It's you guys.
Yeah,
you've changed coaches, you've changed GMs,
yeah.
All your players, doesn't matter. You had freaking Barry Sanders and Megatron.
Yeah, exactly.
You have no excuses.
Yeah,
you've wasted, this is why I'm going on a rant. Okay. You guys either need to sell, so you make all your money, because all you care about is money, obviously, because you're not paying them enough. Or 2, hire people who actually give a crap to run your GM and your coach and all that stuff, and you guys just take the money. Don't actually run the team, because you guys don't know what you're doing. Milton and I could do a better job. We could get Dan Campbell a win. You know that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
We could literally tell him what to do. This is what you do. You're going to run the ball.
Exactly.
You understand? You're going to run the ball. You're going to go into T-wing.
First of
you
all,
laughed. You're going to go into T-wing.
No, dude. We're going to run it. The new running formation where you have triple backs. And
yes, and you don't know who's going to.
Sometimes they'll go into the slot, and you're like, how are you supposed to cover 2 running backs? Then you got one in the I.
You need linebackers. Fast linebackers.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
We get Dan Campbell a win, but who's going to listen to us?
A lot of that comes from my coaching years with my daughters in soccer.
Also, it's also from Army. A shout out to College Army. They do a lot of run formations like that.
Dude, I tell you what.
Heavy run. Yeah, all they do is run.
Because I played on defense, right?
Yeah.
So
imagine covering 3 running backs trying to figure out who it's going to.
Dude,
have fun.
I remember my senior year playing this team, and they had the triple option.
Yes, triple option run.
I played outside linebacker.
You poor bastard! You were the read guy.
Exactly. Sometimes I would hit the quarterback, but by that time he had pitched.
Already gone. Yeah.
Exactly.
You hit the running back. Nope. Yeah.
It is confusing as hell, dude. We would bring it back. We would, and some play action off of that because you can't just be an Army or a Navy or Air Force. And then, because everyone's coming up at 8 and 9 man box, and then
you can throw it over them.
Yeah. We would incorporate.
Jared Goff would have a wide open wide receivers. Yeah. See, so Ford family, listen, please. Anyways, rant over.
All right, the last team in the cellar dweller.
Yes,
and this is a team that this is my recommendation for them.
Okay,
but the owner won't do it because he's part of that.
Owners never listen to us, dude. Yeah.
It's time to fire Mike Zimmer. He's just only bringing you so much.
Vikings.
This team is the Chargers of the NFC. They've been involved in 9 close games. And they've won
against one of my Cardinals.
8 or 9, and they're 3-5. Sorry, 8 games.
Yeah.
And they're 3-5. When easily they could be 6-2.
Not against my Cardinals. You have bad luck because it went to the left.
No, I know
you can't change that.
Okay.
You can't change that.
No, you can't. You can't.
No, you can't.
Let me plead my case.
All right, sure.
Before you slap the gavel down.
I'm gonna slap you anyway after you say your argument. Go ahead.
Okay. Did not bringing Staley in change the Chargers?
Yes.
To where they're winning close games.
Yes.
And they're winning on the road.
Yes.
Right. I mean, they're having their hiccups and stuff.
Yeah, but they beat the Eagles, so it's fine.
Right, beat the Eagles or beat KC, and they beat some good teams, right? Beat up on the Raiders.
Yeah.
So if you have a different coach who's like a Staley or a Tomlin,
well, who is it then? Who's the new person that they can rip from someone else? Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, they can rip from another team. Because Staley got ripped from the Rams to the Chargers. Who's around? Yeah, who's around right now to go to the Vikings?
Oh, I don't think there's anybody right now.
That's what I'm saying. There's no one.
Yeah, there's no one.
They can't do anything. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
so it doesn't
matter. Right. Okay.
But if they did have a Staley type, then that might help.
That's my argument.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I agree with that.
This way, I'm going that way.
No, I agree with that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, there isn't anyone right now.
So we both
it's gonna go to So it's gonna go to the left and miss.
Point. Like when they do it out the yeah. Both good points. It's kind of what. Is that fair?
Yeah. That's
all right. Cool. Hit the gavel. There we go. All right. Let us continue with our jury.
Finally out of the cellar.
Dude, I mean, I don't care if every game you've been in, you've had more yards. You could have beat this team, or and it's just the fact that the nucleus is at a high friction when. The quarterback's grabbing the coach's fistful.
Yeah, like
a fistful of his shirt.
Even when you win.
Yeah. And the coach is shaking you back.
Yeah.
And you have like a security guard right next to him. It's not a good look, okay? If that's the way you celebrate, then I could only imagine what happens, behind doors. I probably don't want to know.
No.
Yeah, too kinky for me.
So who's out of the cellar now? Who's next? Yeah, who's on the first floor smelling the bad sewer water from below? Who's at the door?
It's the Bears.
The bad news Bears are sneaking up Chi-Town, guys.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, they're still in purgatory because there's a chance. I like what I saw from Justin Fields. They finally took the shackles off.
Yeah.
And he was throwing deep down. They weren't like check downs. They were like, dude, 30 yards down the field.
And he can zip
completing.
it. Yeah.
He's always I think that's the way that it should be built, that he's throwing it deep, but if he needs to run, instead of before it was like run and short stuff and like bottled him up.
Yeah.
So if he's throwing deeper, then that expands that defense.
Exactly.
The last thing you want is that front seven. Like when he got sacked 9 times against the Browns, I mean, Nagster, dude, just holding him back. So someone somewhere, made some. I mean, maybe Nagy
made the changes.
I think Nagy.
He did make the changes.
He did make the changes, but what he did is he gave more responsibilities to the offensive coordinator, from what I heard.
Yeah.
And so he's making the calls, and Nagy's just more like,
the head coach, like he's supposed to be.
Yeah. So.
God.
I mean, if I'm a Bears fan, and there's a Bears fan at work, actually, I should tell him to listen to the podcast.
I'm a Bears fan too. From my Discord.
Yeah.
My friend.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me everything.
And I'm like, dude, you should be happy. You got Justin Fields, and you guys almost knocked out the Steelers. And, you got hope. And I was telling him the whole at least, they let your rookie play, and they're not letting my
Trey Lance is still behind bars, basically.
And so, anyways.
Not that it would have mattered anyway.
No.
Colt McCoy still would have done all that crap and stuff. Yeah.
It wouldn't matter. You're right.
It's all Shanahan's fault. But we'll get to it, though. We'll get to it. No, wait. Yeah. Hold it in.
Yeah,
hold it in. Hold the stones, guys.
We're going old Hebrew style.
Yeah.
Okay.
He who's
committed a sin.
No.
We are all not he who the.
Yeah.
No, we're actually doing a stoning. Okay. Can you imagine that, dude? You're just like.
Imagine stoning someone to death. It's terrible. It's a terrible way to die.
But go back in time.
Yes.
And just sit there in the crowd.
Watch them getting stoned.
In whatever
garb,
Jerusalem, Hebrew, watching, just.
Hell no! I don't want to get stoned to death. You know how terrible it is to die
that
way, bludgeoned to death. No, and they aim for your head, dude. They break your skull open.
At first you would get hit like in the ribs.
No. They aim for your head, dude.
No, I know,
you're dead already, and then they hit everything else. Yeah.
So you think more headshot. And
they go for the head. They hate you.
Like, I was evil like that. I would want to
you would.
in the leg.
Yeah, I know. No, they aim for the head, dude.
Dick,
Yeah. They aim for all over you all once, and you're done.
For the knockout one, then I throw the headshot,
No, they're already dead, dude, by the time you do that. You know that? You realize everyone throws it at once, right? So the whole body just gets... You're just instantly dead. Or if you're still alive, you suffer, and then you die.
This must be my 21st century thinking that, like, each person takes a turn.
Yeah, you idiot! They don't take turns! The whole crowd throws at the same time!
Like, BC...
Come on, dude.
Jerusalem,
they don't throw one at a time. This isn't the 21st century. They're not polite. Freaking millennial Gen Z. Oh yeah, it's your turn now. No! They're all throwing multiple rocks at this poor bastard over and over at the same time.
So
this guy is dead. Yeah, it's just the hail. He's done. You're dead. Or if you're unlucky, you're still alive and suffering because you're getting bludgeoned to death.
Came up with that fucking ruling. I want to
know. The Jewish people? The Jewish people? I don't know. The fact you're laughing is bad. You're going to hell for that. Say you're sorry right now to God. Apologize.
Sorry.
Apologize to Yahweh.
From 5 BC.
Yeah. Apologize to Yahweh. We're sorry. You're bad. The fact you're laughing about this is so bad.
All my life.
And you were thinking it was one at a time.
Private Christian school, elementary to
well, you're not Jewish, so I forgive you.
I did college, dude, okay? With a liberal twist at the end. But, oh, my funny. God. Put us back on track here.
Okay. So,
So Bears, right?
Yeah, they're still in the cellar dwellers, right? Or are they out?
No, they're just out of it.
So they're looking at the door, like, please don't let me in. Yeah.
And you know what? I think now that they turned the corner, as I like to say, they'll start jumping up into
middling.
Middling. Like middling. You know,
I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
Peak. No, they're like high. Best case scenario, like 16. Like,
they don't
make it.
A couple
spots out. Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
All right, let's move on.
That was hilarious. You were wait till you hear this back, dude.
All right. All right. The next team, which I considered putting next to the cellar dweller, because that's where they damn deserve to be.
Yeah.
Who would that be?
The Niners.
Exactly. Can you read it on my face?
Yes!
You went from like
laughing about the stoner thing to this.
I think I needed that laughter before coming into the 49ers.
All right, please go ahead. I'll leave the floor to you. I'll listen.
I think last week when we talked to my cousin, they were 16 because I said they're better than half the teams. They're worse than half the teams. And my cousin agreed, and then he.
Where are they at now? What number?
21.
21.
21.
Yeah, they dropped down. About what? Down. Four spots? 5 spots?
Five spots.
Yeah.
And I considered putting them in that burner seat, but
they're not that bad though.
They're not that bad.
They only lost to a very powerful Cards team that has so much depth.
Had they lost to the Jets, I mean, who are their? They lost to the Cards.
They beat the
twice,
Colts,
which is understandable.
They blew them out. So you blew out the Colts, so it's fine.
Yeah,
by double digits. My take on this, don't feel bad. It's my Cards, dude. They're just gonna steamroll anyone who doesn't have firepower.
No, that's true.
Like the Packers. They're doing
honestly,
some big things.
I think at least it makes it a tighter game if you throw Trey Lance in there.
I remember 17-14. I remember.
Yeah.
What happened? Why did you put Trey Lance in?
Because he thought, I don't have to play Kyler Murray and use Trey Lance. I'm playing Colt McCoy. I got this. Garoppolo.
You idiot! If only you listened to me on the podcast. All right. So what's wrong with Shanahan? My cousin
brought this up, and at first I was like, dude, don't talk that way. You're a Niner fan.
What do you say?
Started, stuff like fire Shanahan. He's got to go. And
now you're saying it.
Dude, okay. First of all, we're going to start off with warning shots. Okay.
Okay.
Just like Squid Games. I watched the first episode.
Yes.
I love it.
Me too.
I should go there.
You should.
Yeah. That way I come back and I never gambled in my life.
How much debt do you have?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyways. So first I take a
warning shot at fire across the bow across
Shanahan. Fire across the bow, but I'm hitting somebody. I'm taking him out. I'm taking out D'Amico Ryan.
D'Amico Ryan, he's bad.
He's not aggressive.
No blitz.
How many blitzes? I mean,
he only did 2 blitzes against Colt McCoy, by the way.
Dude, you should
against Colt McCoy.
Dude, you should have been blitzing them at least 1 out of every 3 plays.
He didn't. I only saw him got blitzed like twice.
He's too conservative. Really. He's doesn't want to. And that's what my cousin John brought up. He's like, when Robert Saleh was there.
Blitz.
Not necessarily. Right? He would blitz when he had to. Right. He was like, "Oh shoot, we're losing it." Boom, like called shots. Right.
Not this guy.
It's like
he's still passive while you're losing.
Yeah, it's bad. And then Shanahan's just got to had a stern talking to. Like someone's got because Shanahan.
He thinks he's fine still.
Dude, I don't think there's anybody in the world that Shanahan thinks is better than him or is going to put him down. He's just
Cliff Kingsbury. I'd love to see Cliff Kingsbury and Kyle Shanahan have a verbal argument.
That'd be pretty funny.
On the sideline.
That'd be pretty funny.
They didn't do any of that after the game. He just said a quick thing like "good game," whatever, and then left. I really wanted him to talk shit to him so bad. I would have talked shit to him the whole time. Twice he beat him.
Great.
Swept his ass.
Cliff talking shit to you.
Yeah, come on.
ESPN talking shit about you. You have your fans talking shit about you.
Come on, Shanahan. Get it together.
Oh, come on, Shanahan.
Wake up. There it is. He hasn't woken up.
You are not your dad. You don't have to be your dad.
Yeah.
What
did John think? Because I know he did all the stats. What happened to the Niners? The stats kind of dropped in that game against the Cards, right? It seemed like he had good yards per game, and then it went kind of down.
You know what it was? In the limited highlights I saw, is they fumbled twice when they were like approaching goal line. They were either in goal line or approaching it, and it was like Kittle for like 30 yards, and then it gets punched out.
My boy Murphy.
Yeah,
come on now.
I didn't give credit. For
punching it out.
I mean, if I was
on the run
the defensive academy. We would probably spend like a quarter of the time learning how to punch that ball out. Punch the ball out means it's a turnover. It gives it back to us.
Yeah.
And,
to win.
And basically. We're going to score, So,
Got to give credit to the Cards.
Yeah, I give credit to the Cards.
But also the Niners shot themselves in the foot, right?
Exactly. It's a combination. Like one shot themselves in the foot and then the Cards shot them in the head,
It was Colt McCoy.
Dang, I can't top that one. I'm going to leave it at that one. I'm going to mess with it because I'll fuck it up. I know it. That's good. All right, so where are we at here?
Another thing. I couldn't really watch the game because you're my friend. You like the Niners, and I like the Cards. I couldn't watch it because I don't like fighting each other.
And I know it was a pity call, like saying overtime, and that they were going to lose and all that stuff. But yeah, you knew. You were just trying to like
make you feel better. Trying to comfort you.
Hope in the Niner, kingdom. What do you mean the Niner kingdom isn't real? Pass away, no. Anyways,
but yeah, I comforted you at least.
Yeah,
I get comfort points.
You did.
If it did go to overtime, though, I'd feel bad.
Yeah,
because you probably have a heartbreaker and get pissed.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how I got pissed with the Packers game.
I don't. You know what though? I didn't really see the Cards playing a second close game.
No. Yeah. Not with Colt McCoy. You have no tape.
I think it was more wishful thinking than like realistic. Like they put a gun to your head and you're like, who do you think's gonna win? Oh yeah, the Cardinals. The Cardinals. Yeah. Cardinals. And then be like, oh, glad I saved my life. But with no gun to your head, you're like, you know what? The Niners got a shot. They're backed up, but they're like 1-10 at home. They're terrible. Shanahan's got to go. The owner's an absent-minded owner. He's only in there because
sounds like the Ford family. Oh, sorry.
No, it's not because it started with such a popular owner in DeBartolo that gave to his players and got the most expensive ones. And drafted well and had a good coach and with Eddie DeBartolo. But
we're going back to the past, right?
Yeah,
your favorite phrase.
But gambling got him in problems, just like everybody on Squid Games.
We're gonna go back to what you said earlier.
Yes.
They had no tape on Colt McCoy.
No.
You said they had tape, but they didn't because he played like his college days. That was 12 years ago, so there's no tape.
No, he does have pro games because he stepped in there occasionally here and there. But,
no, I mean with the Cardinals.
But it was with
the Cardinals.
It was a traditional type offense, and then they had nothing on
on the
now
quick
you
stuff.
take Kyler out and you put this guy in. Then what happens?
That's what I mean. Yeah. They didn't have anything, so they were screwed.
Because if you got the ball away quick enough, you don't need Colt McCoy running around. I mean,
which he did, by the way, if you watch the highlights.
But he has what you call some mobility. Yeah. He's not like the dual threat quarterback. But,
okay, I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
He can escape.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm going to show the highlight really quick where he looked like Kyler Murray and he was juking out and dodging 5 San Francisco 49ers. And then he threw
the Niners are that bad, and 2...
No, it was against Bosa. You're going to call Bosa bad? I'm going to show you this play right now if you keep talking crap about my boy McCoy.
No, I'm just saying that he's not someone that I
He's
would
not like
want to
Kyler
run
Murray.
RPO like type.
No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying though that he looked like Kyler Murray.
Yeah, you put him in spread formation, it works.
No, he looked like Kyler Murray. If they did silhouettes, and you told me who that, you said guess who that is, I would have said Kyler Murray.
I believe he's talented and athletic enough to be able to pull that off. It's just not something I imagine.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny to think that he literally emulated Murray. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
I was like, wow,
that
perfect.
makes sense. I mean, it's like Young being behind Montana, you know, and just being like, damn, I can do that, but as a lefty. You know?
Exactly.
All right.
Anyway, sorry about your night. Sorry, Niners fans, your season's over. Actually, Milton has a little tidbit. It's not just the season.
Yeah, it's not the season. I mean, it's going on? Years to come. As long as Shanahan's there, I mean, there's some hope that if like it could catch a Colin Kaepernick type thing, where Harbaugh was in there and he was figuring out what to do, and then he landed with Colin Kaepernick, and Colin Kaepernick just blew up, you know. And so that's the only hope. I'm putting all my hopes on Trey Lance, pretty much, because that's what the organization did. So for the next couple of years, we're not going to have a first round draft choice. So play him.
I feel bad for Niners guys. You guys are 0-2 in the Super Bowl in the last 12 years.
I know.
What the hell happened? Sad. The Harbaugh Bowl, and then the freaking $1 billion man Mahomes game.
And you know what? I think that the Ravens outplayed us in that Super Bowl, and we sort of got close at the end and could have won. But the one with the Chiefs where we were up 10,
you were about to win.
8 minutes, put Mostert in, run him fucking 3 downs in a row.
Nope.
Then run him another 15. Like
nothing. No, throw it. Yeah, incomplete. Yeah.
And then we're going to throw deep, even though he doesn't know how to throw deep. Oh,
my God.
Oh, my God.
Poor Bosa. He could have had a Super Bowl his rookie year. You were that close to giving him a Super Bowl his rookie year. Anyway, who's in front of your Niners now? Who's actually one above him?
And this is embarrassing, but I at least have to put him here. Is 20th Falcons.
Wow, the Dirty Birds.
They are the 7th seed right now, so I should probably even have them ranked higher. But they're the Falcons, so they're in purgatory right now. You know.
I'm gonna be mean now. So 28-3. Who was the coach then? The offensive coordinator? Kyle Shanahan.
Oh,
yeah. See?
You're so stupid sometimes, okay? Because sometimes your genius gets ahead of your stupidness.
Yeah.
And back and forth. Because I know that, dude.
Sorry, I had to rub it in while I still can.
I'll write that off as the Falcons just being bad luck, and that was the reason for that one.
Or it's Tom Brady being the legend.
It could be that too.
That was the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, by the way.
It was. I think
no
one
one ever topped it.
Comeback in Super Bowl history was that one, and the greatest performance of Super Bowl history goes to Nick Foles.
The Eagles?
Yeah, which is funny because then they played each other in another game. So you have the greatest comeback of all time against the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time by a quarterback, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's some good ones out there.
Oh, definitely. So, Dirty Birds, your season is not over.
No.
Which is really weird to say. You came back against the Saints, but somehow beat them.
Yeah.
Just kidding, we called it. And you might even go to the playoffs, but knowing you'll probably get bounced out.
Yeah, they just don't. I mean, their defense
don't have the firepower.
You know,
all you have is freaking Pitts. Right? You just have Pitts.
Yeah, you just have Pitts and then Cordell Patterson, which is a punt returner, wide receiver.
Who used to be with the Bears.
Yeah, who's been with a lot of teams. He originally started with the Vikings, and teams have just been passing him on. But
that happens.
Yeah, and look, I mean, the Falcons' defense, you know, they almost, they gave up some points.
Oh man, are we finally in the 19s yet? Or are we still in 20?
19.
We're 19.
Yeah.
This is the middling team. So basically 15 to 19, you're pissed because if you were 14, you'd be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is the worst place to be in.
All right. And this team, I think this is a good spot for
18?
19.
Oh, 19.
Yeah. The Eagles.
I can't do an eagle scream. I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
The eagle noise.
All right.
I mean,
you respect it too much.
I do. It's our American.
You don't want to be
animal.
Especially with Veterans Day around the corner.
Oh God, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. You saw our big flag outside, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Isn't that guy a veteran or something? He has a big flag.
Yeah.
Really?
Ours is bigger.
Really?
Yeah. Because we're more American than they are.
You know, sometimes I think you're smart, and then Yeah, Eagles. It's okay. You lost to the Chargers with 2 seconds left. The Chargers kicked the field goal and won.
You know what?
You did good.
I think the Eagles gives you every little bit of what they have.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I can't believe they quit on this game. No, Jalen Hurts is special. It's only his second year. I mean, it's really only his first year.
It's really his first year. I don't care what anyone says.
The other one was like 4 games. That was like,
that's
like
like
a preseason.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think they're just going to sort of exist in purgatory. They're
going to be stuck in the middle.
Yeah. I honestly think so because I don't think they're cellar dweller, but I don't think they have enough of a push to go to the
playoffs,
the 14.
So basically, they're in the doldrums. You know what the doldrums are?
Yeah.
Where there's no wind.
But
and
someone was saying, watch out for them next year, which I can sort of see that. You know, I mean, if you draft and
well, I mean, it's the third year usually where the quarterback
exactly. I think he'll blow up.
Yeah. Like Kyler Murray.
Like a version of him, but like not quite. All right, number 18.
Who's number 18? Come on. Is it your Seahawks? Is it the Seahawks? Or is it the Rams?
No, dude, the Seahawks are number 24 unless I skipped them.
You did skip them.
I did?
Yeah, you skipped the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah. I went from the...
How dare you? Go back to the Seahawks real quick.
All right, let's go back to Cellar Dweller. Yes, they're number 24. They're in the Cellar Dweller.
I mean, you and the the Seahawks and the Niners are going to be in the bottom part of NFC West.
Yeah, I mean,
forever.
Niners are 21 and Seahawks are 24.
Ugh.
So they're close, but you know what?
Even with Russell, they're not going to win the mini game.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, OBJ might be going to the Seahawks.
All right.
Now I'll have 2 wide receivers.
All right, great. I'm not going to be the 3 because it should be triples, right? DK Metcalf,
OBJ, and freaking
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So watch them come back and win 8 in a row.
24. I'm going to make you the last horse.
And then they win 8 in a row and piss you off.
There you go.
Because they always get in the playoffs somehow.
Exactly.
Come on.
I think Green Bay's going to stop them in their tracks, but that's
I hope
Friday.
So.
All right. Anyway, so that's enough said about the Seahawks. Their record technically is worse than ours. So.
You're right. All right. So who's 18th? Or what are we on now? 18th?
This one, maybe because I was not quite thinking it. I got the Browns.
I mean, after that performance, I guess you could put them 18.
No, yeah, I mean, you remember they were. I had put them at number 22 last week.
Yeah,
which was
they went up.
Yeah, they went up. So I mean, yeah,
just because they scored extra points because Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb's a monster, and so he's their offense. It's not you, Baker. Sorry,
Baker.
Like, you're gonna do the commercials and think you're cooler than
no. It's Chubb. Is the workhorse.
We're always gonna know that the best Oklahoma quarterback ever is Kyler Murray and not you. Sorry.
Hey, don't hate on Baker because Kyler Murray and Baker are best friends, dude. Come on.
They're just so.
I like
that,
it though.
Like,
that they're besties.
But then sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's
like I mean that's Kyler's bestie right there. Don't talk crap. My boy Murray. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Browns. You're not gonna go far with a running team. Running teams don't do good in the playoffs. Sorry. The Ravens are evidence of that. They couldn't hang with the Bills in last year's playoffs, wasn't it? The Ravens and Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Bills just, with Josh Allen, just throw too much. Can't do anything.
Yeah, I think what's going to limit the Browns this week.
What?
I heard this morning on Colin Cowherd.
Oh, great.
Who has your Cards ranked number 1, by the way.
Oh, thanks, Colin Cowherd. You actually listen to me. Exactly. Shocker.
He calls ESPN the mother station.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
anyway.
Funny. Yeah.
So what about the Browns?
Yeah, Nick Chubb's out with COVID this week.
So, and
then they're going to Foxborough. So
I got the Patriots.
I like the Patriots.
I like the Patriots.
I mean, up to then you're like,
I
saw Chubb run, dude.
Yeah.
And he's sort of like, if I had to compare him to anybody, it would be like.
Be careful.
Yeah, no, I mean it's.
You're about to say Jim Brown. I'm about to slap you. I'm about to slap you if you say Jim Brown.
No, not Jim Brown.
Not even close,
not
dude.
Even close.
Come on.
No, I mean when he gets out into the field and you're seeing the speed go with the muscle.
Yes. Who's your mind?
Reminds me of Jerome Bettis.
Okay.
Sort of like a thicker running back, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then just because he can pound inside the tackles. It's
not
like he can only get yards by running away from people. He'll run over you too. So sort of that type of Yeah, but
running style.
Yeah,
Jerome Bettis.
Yeah.
The only one you can say that's like Jim Brown is who? My boy Josh Jacobs. Okay,
exactly.
Come on, man.
Gotta
put respect on his name.
There's like 10 players. We're like, yeah, and this guy reminds me of Jim Brown. Like you got.
There's not even 10. There's 5. Not even 5.
Yeah, it's probably more like 3. But
what
I'm saying is like it would be funny if like that's the route it went.
You
You're just like because that's all you know. You're
like,
well, I know a couple people, but we're well cultured.
Oh no, I know everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's respect. Anyways, continue.
All right. Yeah, I think they had a good shot at
until
next year. And there's 2 other ones too, so it's not good. You get COVID, your chances of winning drop.
Unless you're the Cardinals.
Yeah, I want to say they have a 65% chance.
I snuck that one in, and he didn't really listen to me.
What's that?
I said except the Cardinals.
About what?
If you have COVID, you're not going to win.
Oh yeah, yeah. COVID, oh shit.
Blowing out the Browns.
Give it a room to hang out with. That's fine. Just don't let them anywhere near the coaches or the players. Yeah.
Cardinals won the COVID. It's adversity for the Cardinals.
Well, I think this is what it was. I figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm like Vance Joseph.
Yes.
He's a terrible head coach. He's a great defensive coordinator.
Right.
That whole thing.
Yeah.
But what they did is they did a quasi one where they mixed in a play caller. So Vance Joseph was going to take the responsibilities of all the team, and this guy was going to call the plays with Kyler Murray, of which
I heard rumors Kyler called most of his own plays against the Browns. By the way,
I believe it.
So, and that's what they
like
did.
If a basketball player, like really, you're going to draw up a play for him. Like if you're Jordan, you're just going to do Jordan. So it's sort of the same thing. Like
Kyler's like, I got this.
I got this exactly. No, for sure.
Who's 17?
17.
Who's just outside the playoffs, basically. 17, 16, 15.
You know what? This is a
Poor
team
bastards.
that's a little bit on the rise.
Oh?
It's the Colts, dude. I want to say they've won, 4 or 5? Lately?
They only lost to your Niners.
No, dude, they beat the Niners.
Oh, wait, I keep getting mixed up. I feel bad for you.
Decades and stuff, or what?
No, I keep getting mixed up about your poor Niners.
I thought you said something about that earlier.
Yeah, you should have corrected me. I thought you beat the Colts, and then you're coming for me.
Because I'm like, someone of his ilk wouldn't just like say some stupid.
No, who was the team that you blew out the week before you faced the Cardinals? Remember you said we let up our.
The Bears.
It was the Bears. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You blew out the Bears, like, oh, we feel good, and the Cardinals like, we own you.
Yeah, I think there was some stat in that game where the Colts had won the last few games or something like that.
Yeah, my bad. It's the Colts who are on the winning streak. It's the Niners who barely blew out the Bears, and then.
I believe that this team was in the cellar dweller last week.
They were,
but big win, right? Jumped from the cellar to taking a look at the playoffs because everybody in their division has 5 wins, so why not us? That's a lot of information.
It's someone in the AFC North, right?
It's someone in the AFC.
I don't know.
Okay, all 5 of these teams have all 4 of these teams have 5 wins. AFC West.
Oh.
Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs.
Oh, Broncos. So listen to me, Milton. I'm like, it's going to be a close game where the Broncos are going to win. You're like, nah, the Cowboys are going to win. I'm like, okay. This insight here on NFL Network says it's 6-0 against the Cowboys. Milton. What'd you say to me?
Like I said,
you said no.
Yeah, that was what do you call it? A wayward shot, right?
Yeah, but not for me though.
Right? No, you shooting the wayward shot.
Yes, right? And you were far left field, and you're like, oh, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and then
blown out.
18-3 Teddy Bridgewater shot comes.
Yes.
Boom, hits right in the temple. Right
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, shoot.
Literally.
Probably gonna lose.
Freaking blew out the Cowboys.
You know what though? I was smart and I didn't wager a whole lot of money.
That's good.
Because I just felt like I just wasn't feeling it. Like, did you see on my text? Like, I would have a 4-teamer and then I have another 4-teamer and then I have another 4-teamer and you're just.
And I tried to remind you 2 teamers.
Yeah, 2. I know.
You don't listen.
You know what? This is the thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. That I should have listened to you on that because if I would have, I automatically would have eliminated
2 of the losses. Yeah.
2 of the losses because the Bills and Cowboys point spread was so high that I couldn't do a 2-teamer. Because if you're going to do a 2-teamer, it's a 6-point one, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was in love with the Patriots. Even though my lady, my blonde girl, Cynthia Freeland, said take the Panthers. And I was like, and then you even said the Panthers.
Yeah, I thought they were going to come back, but what happened? Come on!
You had a Panthers gut pick, and then it was Cynthia Freeland. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I know I'm right on this. I know they're right like 99% of the time, but this is that 1%. And they won 24-6. And you know who else helped me with that?
Yeah.
Was Matt Gucciani.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, besides the obvious 100%ers, as you know how you always said, 100%.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Okay. So 100% under it was the Bills.
Yeah.
The Cowboys and the Rams, you know.
He was wrong.
Yeah, Dad, come on. And you know what? I charted his picks because I was asking him, and he's like 83%, which is really good because most people are like in the high 60s if they're good.
Stares at you.
Yeah.
100% on all those.
Yeah.
On the upsets.
So and so and for some reason I was liking the Ravens because there's a Ravens coworker at Costco.
You have a lot of coworkers.
Yeah. So he's a huge Ravens fan, right?
Yeah.
He's got a Lamar Jackson jersey.
Boy.
He played ball for Steel Canyon. He was actually pretty good, dude. He's a big dude.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, what do you think coming back off the loss? He's like, they're gonna win. He's like 100%. And then because it got scary. It was 24-10 and it didn't look good, you know. And then in the end, they ended up winning like
it's the Ravens.
It's the Ravens.
Yeah, it's always overtime or close.
The mud.
Yes. Like, you bet on us? Haha! Drag you through the mud.
Yeah. You're like, okay, we win. You're like,
oh my god.
I got mud in my fucking mouth, dude. So it's always a roller coaster with them.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm hoping it's not too much of a roller coaster this Thursday when they play Miami, but we'll see.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, Broncos, I mean, that's a tough division. I mean, we used to think it was the NFC West, but the Niners aren't for real. The Seahawks aren't for real. The only two are the Cards and the Rams. But in the AFC West, like, the Chargers, pretty good. The Chiefs, getting better. The Raiders, they win and then they don't win. But
then they win again. They're going to win again.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Broncos winning the last two. Yeah. So, I would say if you judged it by the totality of the division, it would have to be the AFC West.
Yeah. I'm sad now. I wanted the NFC West to dominate the playoffs, but now
it'll be interesting to see who that second or the last one goes to in the NFC now that we've eliminated the possibility of Niners or Seahawks.
Yeah. Dang.
Okay. All right, next. This one is peeking in. It was in there for a couple weeks.
16 or 15?
15.
Oh, they're just outside?
Yeah.
Poor bastards.
Yeah, they were in there, like in the top 10, you know? And then they just got slowly booted out. Yeah. Bengals.
The poor Bungles. The Bungles strike again.
I mean, they lose to the Jets.
Yep.
Embarrassingly.
Yep.
To a backup out of all things, and then they lose at home, and the game turned on all in one play. He was down at the 10-yard line, and then he just needs to throw a little bit more on the out or up a little bit to get to him, and they throw the pick six. Dude, pick sixes are so debilitating. Like, I want to see a stat where it says if a quarterback got pick six, what is the percentage of games that he won? I bet you it's not good.
No.
Would you say, right? Like, overall, I mean, there's some
probably bad.
Bad, right?
Well, probably only Tom Brady, honestly.
Yeah, well, even Tom Brady, he lost to the Saints by a pick six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I meant, though. Percentage-wise, probably
yeah.
He's a comeback kid.
No, he is. But even he's been susceptible
he still loses
to that. So, I don't know.
Probably not a good percentage. Probably less than 30%.
Yeah. I was thinking in the 20%.
30% below.
But 30%, yeah.
That sucks.
Anyway.
So, sorry, Joe Burrow. Your only bright spot's Ja'Marr Chase.
I think that they're sort of ahead of schedule because I think most of us put the Bengals as the fourth best team in there.
Yeah.
Making some progress with Burrow and Ja'Marr
next year
Chase.
will be good too.
Yeah, next year.
It's Ja'Marr Chase. He's a beast, dude. Ja'Marr Chase. It's not even fair. You surpassed Jerry Rice now for the first 8 games.
They don't have the best of ownerships. They let their
there's a recurring theme
I know,
here.
but so like they sort of handicap them a little bit.
Yeah, bad ownerships, dude.
Bad ownerships.
That's what ruins your franchise.
It's true.
These owners need to wake up.
I think some of that trickles down. And I'm not sold on Zach Taylor. Like, I don't know who he is. I can't talk shit about him because I don't know that much bad about him, but I can't take good things about him because he doesn't do much. So like, there isn't much of an interview there.
Yeah, I mean,
can you imagine the interview with him? You know, if we brought him on the show.
You know what I want to go to? You know what I want to go to? I want to go to the
dislikes.
I want to go to the I want to go to the owner meeting. You know the owner meetings?
Oh,
they have all 32 owners meet or whatever. I want to slap someone in the face. Like, you really want to beat these other owners?
Yeah.
You need to change because you're never going to beat the owners of the certain franchises because they know what they're doing.
Right.
So if you were in there, who would you talk to? The 32 owner NFL meeting. If you were in there, who would you talk to?
Oh, I'd be sitting talking to my Niner boy.
He'd be like, "What are you doing?" Right?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, get it together. Yeah.
And you know what? I only wouldn't have him. I had his wife.
Yes.
Mrs. DeBartolo.
What would you say to them? I actually want to know this.
Yeah, I know.
What would you say to them?
Like, your husband created the dynasty.
Right.
Without him, there is no Walsh or Montana, and that there's some special parts here, but that like it's just time to move on. I'm not. If I was like the zealot out there. Right?
The 49ers zealots?
49ers zealots.
They just keep saying 80s. That's all they say. Yeah, 80s.
Or just being like, we're the only ones that think Shanahan should be fired, But when it's like most people that have been in it for a long time as a Niner fan, you're just like, I don't know. I mean, he's doing what he wants to do instead of what's best for the team. It's like, damn it, I gave so much crap to Matt Nagy for not playing Justin Fields, but he finally did, and you still haven't. Realizing that like Jimmy Garoppolo is limited, even
Jimmy
a rookie who has not had much college experience or pro has a better shot at it. But
so put in Trey Lance ownership, right?
Yeah, right.
I would talk to the Cardinals ownership. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
You know what? There was a lot of credit given to Steve Kimes. I think his name is Kyman or something like that. That he realized he fucked up. See, new owner thought, oh, whoa, this coach sucks for the Cards. Oh, wait, Rosen, no, bad call. Okay, I'm going to bank on
Cliff Kingsbury
taking
and Murray.
Murray, yeah. And he could have, like, if he was the forward, they would have stuck with that. We'd still be having the Cardinals.
What's his name with Rosen? Yeah, crappy Cardinals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it would just be that poor ownership. But he
realized.
Did, yeah.
He's like, oh, crap, I can't be the crappy bird in the desert.
Yeah.
So thank you, owner of the Cardinals. I love you.
Yeah, it starts with ownership. They got really good ownership.
Yeah,
they got a good fan base. And
they
got everything that they need to make a little mini dynasty. Because it's just so hard to run those long dynasties because it was either limited teams, or it was you could pay your team off. With free agency that reduced that.
Or keep the core and just get free agency.
Yeah.
Every year, just try and snipe the best.
All right, the hot seat.
14.
Playoff cliff.
Kingsbury. No, I'm not. You only say that because you're a salty Niner fan. I'm kidding. I just had to say it because it's so easy. Whenever you say cliff, I say Kingsbury.
Who's on the hot seat? The playoff cliff.
Not the Cardinals, so I don't know.
Raiders.
I mean, you lost to who I called was going to beat you, the Giants.
I even said,
come on.
I'm not sure if I wrote this down or said this on the last podcast. I think I did say it, that if the Raiders could win this game off a bye in the direction that they're heading in, then they will turn over a new leaf. And I know that they were dealing with the Henry Ruggs, vehicular manslaughter, like Black Cloud.
Yes.
But, I saw it, that I think, Carr ended up fumbling it, and then they ended up losing the game. But yeah, that just.
I still think they can turn the leaf over.
That's why I didn't put them outside. And hey, they're right there, right in the thick of the AFC West division. So.
Thanks to the Chiefs stumbling a lot.
What's that?
Thanks to the Chiefs stumbling. Yeah, everyone thought the Chiefs would be 9-0 by now.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, Super Bowl hangover. It's a thing, guys. I don't care what it says. It happens.
I'm like. No one's immune to it, you can't have.
Unless you're COVID. The freaking Bucks. Yeah. That's not really a hangover though, because they won. It's only a hangover if you lose, right?
Yes, if you win, there's a mild upsetting of it here or there, but it's not the same thing.
When you lose, it's
bad. Okay. Yeah.
So to your Niners?
Oh yeah, definitely.
2020, I think.
Absolutely,
right?
like the worst kind, dude. Like fucking Ebola.
All the injuries.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. So,
who's not on the hot seat? Who's 13? Who's lucky number 13? Look at number 13, guys. We're up on the second floor.
Second floor.
We're getting the bar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The bar.
I was thinking Lucky 13 in terms of like superstition, that type of thing.
No, he's still sitting in the bar. The stool's a little rickety though. He has to be a little bit careful.
You got some video poker to play in front of you?
Definitely.
All right, Saints. Let's put them there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were
feast or famine.
They were 8 and they dropped to 13.
So the Dirty Bird struck again.
Yeah, which we both called. I mean, everyone should have saw that coming.
No one did.
No.
Not even ESPN.
I know.
That's a joke, by the way. ESPN never sees anything coming. They still think Mahomes is a dynasty. I'm still laughing. 17 points against the Giants.
That's a perfect lead-in to number 12.
Oh? Is it the Chiefs?
Yeah.
So Chiefs are sitting next to the Saints going, hey, you lost? Ha ha ha. Oh, wait, we barely won.
Yeah, I mean...
against the Packers with Jordan Love.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic. I mean, he basically had a rookie. I know he's been on the team for 3 years now, but this is probably
it's his first official start.
First official start.
Sucked.
Yeah.
And then you still suck too. You scored 13 points?
Yeah. At first I turned it on and it was 10-0 or 13-0 in the second quarter or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I see where this is going. So Chiefs are coming back. All right, interesting. And then I'm 13-7. I'm like, yes, I told you Green Bay was going to cover.
And then that was it the rest of the game. You're like, this is boring.
Yeah.
That was a boring game. God.
So.
But yeah, Mahomes, you got to get together. What happened to you saying you wanted to go 18-0 or whatever? Remember?
Oh, no.
When he got mad?
Or
19-0 or 20-0, whatever the hell it is.
Hold on.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20.
20.
Yeah, remember what he said he wanted to do after he lost?
The first loss is
Super Bowl hangover.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when you set the expectations that high.
Too high, dude.
All right.
Number 11.
Number 11, knocking, asking to get in. Former member of this top 10 back in...
The main bar.
The main bar, back in the 70s. Back in the early 2000s.
I don't know.
Steelers.
Oh.
Yeah.
My boy, TJ Watt.
Yeah,
TJ Watt's bro.
I mean, he had 3 sacks.
I would have made money.
Yes, he would have.
Man, this is 1.5 plus, right? And that's all you need.
Yeah.
For
a high quality player, or an elite edge rusher, it's usually -1.5 or 1.5
sacks.
Yeah. So you got to get 2. But yeah, they've won 4 straight, and they win all their games super close. I think it's touchdown or field goal, or a couple points. But I think he got inflamed when Tomlin got inflamed when they asked him that question.
USC. You take the USC job, Tomlin? He's like, bro, I'm successful in NFL.
Yeah. Why the hell would I want to do that?
That's the way he talks.
Yeah. Never say never, but never. That was classic, dude. I mean, and that week I was like, I'm taking the Steelers. I don't know who they were playing.
Yeah.
I didn't actually take them, but I'm like, I would,
Because of his...
because of his
interview.
speech. Yeah. And I mean, they've won 4 straight, and they're going to be 6-3 after this week. I think we're both on the same page.
I got the Steelers.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for me to say gut feelings.
Yeah. No, I mean, it already confirmed when we talked number 32 that the Steelers were. Yeah. I mean, and
the Steelers' defense against the Lions.
Right.
It's going to stop the Lions.
Yeah.
With their rookie QB or backup QB, whatever the hell his name is. The Lions QB, yeah.
Oh, Jared Goff?
I thought the Lions were going to use a backup QB.
Are they? No. Dude.
Oh, well, Jared Goff will be okay against, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. And the fact that the Lions are playing away. I mean, I think
God, yeah.
I mean, and that away game where they almost beat the Rams was different. It didn't matter if it was away or at Detroit.
Jared Goff
exactly. But would you say if you look to see who challenged the Bengals for the most road losses, because they've lost 23 out of
it's the Lions.
It's the Lions, right? So
terrible towel, guys. It's coming out.
I could see the energy with the terrible towels,
See all the yellow swirling in the background?
Oh, for sure. It's mesmerizing when they do those one tricks and All right.
Top 10 at the main bar.
Top 10.
Here we go. Not the Cellar Dwellers, guys.
This team was repeatedly asked not to come into the VIP room. And this coach kicked down the door and said, hell no. I was around when you guys were in diapers. Patriots. Belichick.
I can't believe they went from literally like almost cellar dweller and middling now in the top 10 playoffs. What? They keep winning.
Dude,
Mac Jones exploded.
Yeah. 2 of your losses are going on your resume, which is a hard thing to do because it basically meant you should have beat the Bucks. You should have beat the Cowboys. I mean, 2 plays and
you would have won.
Yeah,
2
and
plays.
Then we would have seen your genius earlier.
Yeah.
But we questioned it. We're like, no, it's Tom Brady, and he's just been in the game too long.
He knows it all.
He's got control of everything, which he loves, because someone like Belichick is a control
freak
monster.
Control freak monster, yeah.
Right?
For sure.
So his defense is doing Matt Judon from the Ravens coming there was huge. I think he's got like 9.5 or 10 sacks.
Jeez.
And they got talent at all levels. They play as cohesive on defense, and on offense, you know, Mac Jones is just a perfect fit for his system.
Yeah, that's why I drafted him.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine the Bears with Mac Jones?
No,
Mac
wouldn't
Jones
fit.
would be like,
it wouldn't fit. Nagy would be stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think Shanahan would have known how to.
You know what's funny is that you were scared that the Niners were going to take Mac Jones.
I know. But like I said, I think between Shanahan and then Mac Jones, it would have just like blown up. It would have been a bad nucleus.
Yeah, I agree. But remember how you made fun of Belichick for taking Mac Jones earlier in the season? Remember, you're like, I got Mac Jones. Like everyone kind of made fun of him.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you pick boring Mac Jones? And now we see why you picked Mac Jones.
Yeah, no,
perfect for his system. Yeah, like it's what he wanted. He's like, yes, the Emperor, rubbing his hands together.
It makes sense because I mean, he's like everything you did in college.
Do it again.
We're gonna do it again. Exactly,
and it works.
Yeah. Did you see him? They're like, this is the only way I wouldn't bet if Mac Jones was suspended this week. Yeah.
For what? What did he do?
What do you think he did?
I think he kicked someone, right?
No, he didn't kick somebody. Like, he was on the ground.
Yeah.
And then he grabs the leg and foot of the defender and then, like, pulls it down. It's funny, dude. I was like, okay.
He didn't even get fined.
Yeah, I'm like, I respect that, you know?
He's like, you're going down.
Yeah. I mean,
Mac Jones has some fight to him. Okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we all want to hate on Mac Jones.
Yeah, of course we do, with his stupid face.
With his stupid face. Definitely the stupid face, but also the fact that he's from Alabama. It's not like we're supposed to, like, you know, because Nick Saban, like,
I mean, Nick Saban's got it easy, dude. He has Bama. Yeah. I don't care if they're having a bad year. It's Bama. Yeah. He's going to get the number 1 draft, or at least the top 5 draft class every time. Recruiting class, my bad.
All right, this team fell, and I was considering throwing them out of the top 10 because, dude, you're 4 and... Oh, no, wait a minute. 5 and 3?
Yeah.
You got 3 losses, you know? You probably shouldn't have lost to any of them, but you definitely shouldn't have lost to the Jags.
The Bills!
Yes.
I should have put money on the Jags, dude.
Yeah.
I should have put my whole life savings on the Jags.
You know what?
Let me check. Go ahead.
But it could have been like a simple, like, okay, you were so confident in that, right? You're not going to make a risky. What is it? I don't think a casino would pay that high. They cap it off sometimes, though, too.
Okay, you said it's $100 for 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all my life savings.
Okay. Okay, $300,000.
I would have made $300,000. Right. I forgot to divide by 100.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, if they gave me 1,000 for every dollar, I was $30 million.
Yeah.
So if I put my whole life savings on that Jags Bills game,
yeah,
Vegas would have given me $300,000.
Yes.
So I wouldn't have had to work for like at least 10 years if I scrimped everything. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Or you could have played it safe, knowing that, like.
How would I gotten more money though out of that?
No, I don't think you did.
How could I couldn't have gotten any more out of that?
No.
I couldn't have just said Jags for the win for more, or did I have to put specific things on
No, because that's where the money line's at.
So basically the more money means I have to get more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just making sure. If I put my whole life savings on that game, I wouldn't have to work, Milton. I'd be set, Milton. For 3 years.
So yeah, the Bills.
So yeah, the Bills lost a lot of people at Vegas money, right?
Oh,
not the casinos, the people betting. Right?
Vegas raked it.
Yeah, Vegas like thanks for your money.
They bled 3 straight weeks.
And now they got their money back.
And yeah, they're definitely money back. And then some. Yeah, like house wins.
All that money that they got from the Bills, people betting on the Bills would have gone to me if I put my money.
Yeah, exactly.
300,000.
Check to Chris.
Yeah, the check to me.
I think their main issue is that they don't have a running back. They don't really have a much.
We already said that earlier in the season.
I mean,
it's come back to bite them.
Yeah, right? It's come back to bite them. I mean, they mimic one, but they don't really have one.
The faux running game.
And one thing that I noticed that I figured out about the Bills' persona, is if you can jump on them and threaten them, and they feel pressure, they just don't do well under those situations. I mean, I write it off to Sean McDermott sometimes. So
it's Urban Meyer too. He's desperate, needs a win.
Yeah.
And he's college, so he knows how to jump on these people.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah, it did. For sure.
6 points?
Surprise.
6 points, Bills?
I know. That's ridiculous.
2 field goals or whatever? Come on.
You got to think of that Bills defense. Like, they held the other team to 9 points?
Okay. Wow. I'm more impressed with the Jags holding the Bills for 2 field goals. Or a touchdown and a missed point after. I don't know what it was.
There's going to be some finger pointing on the defense. Like, dude, we gave up 9 points.
Dude, no. The defense for both teams did a good job.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's boring to watch, yes, but from a nerd standpoint, I love it.
Yeah.
Because everyone focuses on the offense too much.
All right. Number 8 team. Another
Elite 8 or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Elite 8.
Elite 8. There you go. For basketball.
Another team.
Oh. Upset special?
Yeah, upset special.
Is it the Cowboys?
No, it's the Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say I told you so, but at this point I'm sounding like a broken record. I told you AP would come in hard.
Yeah, you did say that.
He might have gotten the touchdown later when it didn't matter.
Yeah,
but I think
just
he
to
did.
Have that energy.
Yeah, like he had it.
Yeah. Like they brought Mark Ingram in with the team back with Alvin Kamara, sort of that.
I mean,
reunited.
I think he had a pregame speech. I'm pretty sure because it's Adrian Peterson. He fired up the team. He's like, "Come on, guys."
Yeah, I know for sure. Rally the troops.
I mean, we lost our number one. We got to rally, like you said earlier. We got to rally the whole team. All 80
that
people.
Theory, and
probably
at
worked.
That point, I was like,
Rams are
That's why I stayed off of it. Like, you know what would have been sad?
What?
Because I started off, I lost a little bit of money, right?
Right.
But to chase, we never chase lost money. You know,
of course.
Like just write it off. Because if I would have chased it, then I would have put a couple more of those, and then bam, down this.
And then your wife would kill you, and never have to do the Sports Truth podcast again. Man, it's depression, double depression.
You don't want to deal with double depression.
No.
All right, that might even be triple depression.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this team, Packers, number 7.
Ooh, they dropped far on your power.
Yeah, considering that they were number 1 last week.
Yeah, when it really should have been the Cardinals still, even though they lost. Anyway. We all know who the true number 1 was, even though they lost to them. But, Packers fans, you really need Rodgers back. Jordan Love was never your answer. It was literally just a, forgive my language, pissing contest on Rodgers because their ownership hated him. There's a big middle finger to him, is all it was. And now it's come to bite them in the ass. Agree or disagree?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, 100%. Who's right now? Rodgers is right. He's the one laughing. He was probably laughing the whole time.
Dude, I mean, he hasn't been laughing the last week because he said, oh, the comments I made have been taken out of context.
No, not that. I mean, secretly, he's like, I hope Jordan Love sucks to prove that I was right, that I'm the better quarterback. He was definitely laughing at it.
When I listened to the podcast, I heard Aaron Rodgers, when you were in the interview with him, say that they were going to lose the game. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is right. See, I told you.
Right.
Yeah. It sucks that you have IBS and you missed it.
It's not a funny thing, okay? All right. So, yeah. Do they bounce back? I mean, I think it makes it a little bit tricky because they play the Seahawks, and they're always tricky.
And you got Russell Wilson back.
Yeah.
And you might have OBJ.
I know. Sort of a dangerous game, don't you think?
I mean, OBJ likes Russell, so he might actually not be a dick.
The best way for everyone to forget about
the prima donna crap.
What?
The prima donna crap from OBJ. He won't be a prima donna around Russell.
I was going in a different direction.
Oh, what are you going for?
Yeah, I mean, because he's going to be on the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, he's going to be on the Seahawks.
Right.
Score some touchdowns.
Yeah. No, with Rogers and COVID gate and all that stuff.
COVID gate.
Yeah. And then he can make it all disappear if he wins the game. Then they won't talk about it. But if he loses, dude, oh my God, they're gonna run with that. That he just disrailed their season, and no wonder that there's been all this infighting.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's right now. I'm just gonna say that that's an interesting game.
Let's go, Russ. Take down the Pack. That way I can get the number 1 seed. That's when the Cardinals can get the number 1 seed, right?
Yeah. All right. Number 6.
Oh, we're getting to the elite top 3, guys. I'm getting excited. Number 6.
Yeah, they ain't elite anymore. They fell just like the Bills, the Rams, and the Packers. In fact, that's why they're all in a row. This is the next team.
This is the Cowboys?
This is the Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
Cowgirls, yes.
Yeehaw! What happened, Cowgirls? I warned you. I told you the Broncos would buck you, but, you never listened to me, Cowgirls.
The Dak attack was back. Come on.
Didn't matter. He wasn't full strength. When he tried to throw it, it didn't look like it had all the zip on it. It was kind of a joke spiral. I was like, oh, the Broncos going to win. Poor Dak.
Yeah, you know what? I remember plays like that because Steve Young, he had a couple injuries through his career, but he would tough it through. So I remember sometimes he had rib injuries, right? Where something's like busted or bruised badly, and they would shoot him up with some, what is it?
Cortisone, Adderall, something like that.
Yeah.
And you play, which they're not allowed to do now.
Yeah.
You can't jump up people now. You can't jab people.
You can't do that. Just tell, dude. Like even though it was just off. The throw. Before it was just tight. Like
no tight spiral. Yeah, no tight spiral. It was a wobbler.
And you just knew at that point as a Niner fan, you're like, oh, we're going to lose the playoffs this year. I think it was like the Green Bay, which is the worst back then. Because, I hate it.
It's two storied franchises, right? It's Niners and Packers.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you hate Favre? I love Favre.
No, I hated Favre during, now I like him.
Yeah.
But
Back then,
when because he would always be my Niners in the playoffs.
Yeah, go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, every once in a while we'd sneak one, but most of the time it was like if we just got past them, then we'd have a shot to go to the Super Bowl type stuff.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, so all right, ready for the top 5, the VIP room?
Yeah, so we're finally out of the main bar, and we're gonna go through the rope past the bouncer. You know who the bouncer is?
No.
It's Matt Gucciani.
Oh.
Yeah, he's always in all these things.
Is he dressed up as Boltman?
He is.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's funny that you talk about Matt Gucciani.
Yeah, I already knew it was going to be. The Chargers, baby. So Chargers.
Yeah, they really showed me a lot. First they get blown out by theRavens.
Yep.
Then they lose after a bye week
to Emperor Belichick.
It's sort of understandable, and then this one, there's just no excuse. It was a rookie quarterback, or
Yeah, it's the Eagles.
It's
and you beat them.
And you beat them with the and it was going for it on 4th down and all that stuff. So
the usual.
I think they need to be careful with the Vikings this week because you got like one crazy personality recovering from addiction. And then you have the Vikings who should be on all types of meds but are not.
So wait. Remember what you said? It was the Vikings, the NFC version of the Chargers.
Absolutely.
Do not bet on this game.
Yes.
They're both in here. Oh no, it's scratching that out.
No. It's not a scratch out. I go and get
you burn it into the bonfire.
No, I could do that. I'm not fucking crazy.
There's these teams are.
I just get a black marker, dude, permanent one. Just where you can't see anything. The Chargers game is right there.
Chargers is Vikings.
So that's the only thing that I'm scared of because can you see either team winning? Like if I say, dude, pick a game, pick one, and you're like, my gut's confused,
My gut's not confused on this one.
Oh, it isn't?
Basically, the Vikings' bad luck will come back, and the Chargers' usual shenanigans will come back. They'll cancel each other out.
Okay.
Who has the better coach?
Oh, by far, Staley.
I give the edge to Staley. I give Chargers the edge.
You know what?
Really, you think Zimmer is gonna?
No, you're right.
Staley, come on.
You're right. And I don't think it would be Staley's fault. I just think it would be like some bad luck.
That's what I'm saying.
Normally happens to the Vikings.
Yeah.
If the Vikings infect the Chargers with what they have,
if they cancel
each other out, third stage syphilis.
If they cancel each other out, then it's down to the coaches. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's
totally
what I'm going.
Totally
My gut says it's going to be Staley.
Okay,
I don't like Zimmer at all. Man. You can't trust him. Come on, man. That has to
go.
But
that's when you count them out. You're just like, dude, they lost last week to the what was it? The backup quarterback of the Cowboys. And you're like, they got. What did you say? They got 0 chance. Then it's like if anyone.
I don't say that.
No, I know.
I'm saying they're gonna cancel each other out.
Yeah,
they're each other's
I agree.
Doppelganger.
For sure. They are total team doppelgangers. All right, ready for the Final Four?
Final Four is that from the?
I think your team might be in one of these 4 right now.
Really? Because you haven't said them yet, so I'm guessing so.
Okay.
All right.
Unless I left them somewhere.
Oh, no, come on. You can't leave my Cardinals out. What is this crap?
Right. Here we go.
On, Niners.
Number 4. Until this team rectifies what they did by losing to the Saints for the 3rd time in the regular season.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
They're not going to be top 2.
Yeah. The Buccaneers, dude. I mean, what the F is going on? Seriously.
Gronk got injured and was out basically.
I know. I know
Antonio
the issues.
Brown's
they don't have the top half
yeah, they don't have the offense.
Defense. Like the
they don't have that, and they also don't have the top 2-ish players with offense. So, and also Tom Brady's bane is the Saints, and the Saints happen to be on the feast mode.
For sure. That's why I love them this week off the bye. No excuses. Like, okay, like I get that you lost to the Saints because they beat you twice before.
Yeah, the Saints own you. Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
don't tell me the reason you lost to Heineke, and Sean Taylor's ghost. I just don't even want to hear. Like, maybe you are falling off the cliff. Maybe Max Kellerman missed it by a little bit.
He's waiting for me. He's waiting for me to say Sean Taylor's ghost is going to win. He's waiting for me to say it.
You know what? Actually, we're going on to number 3. Okay? We are no longer talking about that team. All right. Oh, dude. To give me a heart attack before the heart attack, which is actually like betting and watching the game, is
I'm trolling you. I'm joking.
Okay, right. Is that what it's called?
Yes, I was trolling you. Yes, that's why I was leaning in. I'm like, wanted to see if you were paying attention. All right. Who's number 3?
Number 3.
Top 3, baby.
Yeah, and okay, this team has done all different types of crazy stuff. They're sort of hard to follow.
Okay.
But in the end, they've been getting it done. It's the Ravens.
Caw.
Exactly.
We're gonna have Lamar come on Friday. I'm just practicing my Raven speak.
Okay.
He just speaks another language, man. I'm telling you.
All right.
How many overtime wins is that for him now? Like 2 or 3 this season?
Yeah, I mean,
or close, like last second field goals.
Yeah, they had this record from when he started to last year.
Yeah,
and I want to say it wasn't good. It 1-6.
It's pretty bad
in games where they double digit on him, and now twice this year with the Chiefs, and then the last one.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. But who was it, dude? But yeah,
the Vikings.
The Vikings. Yeah, they come back.
Yeah.
Now they come back.
Yeah,
which is a good thing to have.
You got the signature win over Mahomes, who had owned you.
Finally.
Yeah. I mean,
Lamar, dude. How does Lamar feel?
We'll find out on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, from your perspective and your opinion, do you think Lamar feels relieved now that ghost is up his back?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Because what was Mahomes, 3 or 4-0 against him?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0.
I think the only thing Lamar wants is reinforcements. I mean, he's holding down. Like you said, every once in a while,
holding down the fort.
Yeah, he's
by
holding
himself.
down the fort. Yeah, by himself. Like,
come on.
I remember seeing it was called. It's on Netflix. You should totally watch it. You've probably already seen it. What's it called? It's like the Medal of Honors, right? So it's a Medal of Honors series, and so they sort of create the story, so it'll turn into a story.
Oh yeah, I think I figured out those. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's one where one guy, he's keeping the hill. I want to say it's Vietnam, right?
Okay.
And then so there's just like a couple people in different areas, right?
Yeah.
But the Vietnamese that are coming up think the whole thing's guarded, so what he's having to do is run from one gun to the other gun and replenish. And
so you're saying Lamar is that guy?
Jackson,
yeah, he needs some reinforcements.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
All right. Who's number 2? And if I hear Cards, you're done. You're
really?
Dead to
You taking my football card away?
I am. If I hear Cardinals, you're done. Because there is no one better. I like how you're trying to hide your football card from me.
All right. Number 2. This team, I misjudged because they were at number 6. They won the game, and I dropped them 4 spots. Only because I was on that committee that was like, Derrick Henry is done. I heard it from a lot of people, too. Yeah. I mean, Rex Ryan said it. Yeah. Of course, Stephen A. Smith said it.
Yeah.
And it just made sense because it was their main engine. But, the Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
You mean the ones that my Cardinals blew out in the beginning?
Yeah, that one, exactly. That's why they're next to each other. Because the Cards blew out the Titans. Yeah.
Bad with Derrick Henry.
Okay. You get to play the Titans in the Super Bowl. There you go.
I'd like that.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't mind that.
Like maybe the Titans, like, ride that wildness, like they did when they got beat by the Rams in the Super Bowl, and like they did, when the Chiefs finally beat them to go to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about the Titans, I mean, now they have AP who's hungry, trying to get to the 3rd spot now. He only needs like 4 rushing touchdowns. We have how many games left? Like 8?
I think what you need to do with Adrian Peterson is just mimic enough of a play action. Because you do have to respect Adrian Peterson. He'll grind out 3-4 yards on a bad play.
Over and over, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that'll give Tannehill enough time. And you know what? I would use Tannehill. I mean, every time they use them, he's got like touchdowns where he just waltzes into the end zone. So much of a waltz that he does a waltz. He skips. Yeah, Broadway show where how those wires carry you across.
Yes.
That's what it looked like he was doing, dude.
Yeah, he had so much time. He had fun. Yeah,
exactly.
He's having fun with it.
I'm like, damn, dude.
He's just flexing.
Can't jump.
Exactly.
He was up there.
He was flexing.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see them from here on out. I don't know who they play this week.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. And number 1.
Who's on the throne in the VIP room?
The best team in football.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder who it is. I don't know who it possibly could be.
It's the Cardinals.
Yes! Let's just start off on this the game because you talked about your Niners, so I talked about my Cardinals.
I talk my Niners out of frustration because if you don't let me talk, someone might get hurt.
Yeah, I'm talking about my Cardinals out of admiration.
Exactly, 2 different things.
I still get to talk about them.
Oh, of course, go ahead.
So no Kyler Murray, no DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Have Colt McCoy and the 3rd or 4th string wide receiver now. They come in, they march down the field against the Niners, touchdown, whatever.
Yeah.
Next play, Kittle gets stripped mid-run. I don't know how it happens. Like, oh, no, that's mine.
Yeah.
Get another touchdown, 14-0 on the Niners. At this point, Shanahan should be sweating. What is he doing on the sideline? He's screaming and yelling about some foul, whatever, some flag. I was like, dude, 17-0. 20 seconds left, 17-7. You get some touchdown, and you celebrate. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Late 3rd quarter, it's like 29-7 or something. At what point does Shanahan realize his job's on the line? He's still on the sideline yelling about stupid flags and crap. Call some plays, dude. Like, Cliff's on the side laughing and literally talking shit with Josh Norman, both of them getting a flag for it. Like, Cardinals Nation, you should be proud, but at the same time, who are we facing? We've beaten, no offense to the Niners, loser teams.
Yeah.
Come on, we lost to the Packers, who are also a loser team. They got 7 points with Jordan Love. They got 7 points against the Chiefs.
They took away Rodgers and put in...
I know. You know what I meant, though.
Yeah.
We Cardinals fans, we're great, of course, against the lesser teams. But when we go against playoff teams, I sweat a little bit. Because the Browns, they weren't a playoff team. When we faced them, everyone thought, the Browns are going to win. We found out they're not actually a playoff team. Because Baker's not as good as everyone thinks he is.
Right, exactly.
And then when we go against what? Who else was a playoff team that we faced? The Rams?
Yeah.
We blow them out. We finally get revenge on Sean McVay for owning us. For how many years, Cardinals fans?
I want to say that this is your 6th double-digit win, so you can say like
5 of them are on the road.
6 blowouts. Yeah,
5
and
on the road.
The fact that they could win on the road is just they're not
12
going to have to go on the road because
yeah.
I think it's hard seeing them lose another game. I mean, maybe they lose one more. So what? They have 2 losses when most teams in the NFL have 2 to 3 losses. So I mean, they could even afford to lose one more time somewhere down the line. I guess I'd have to look at the schedule to see what.
Oh, I can tell you right now. There's only 2 other teams left on their schedule that have winning records.
Oh wow.
Okay. Only 2.
Yeah. So that would mean that you'd have home field advantage.
Well, we go like 14-3.
Yeah. Well, I mean. You said there's 2 teams with winning records, right?
So we might lose to them. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying
I'm just saying to say their losses. It's still
14-3,
right?
Yeah.
So next game is Panthers, Seahawks.
Okay, slow. All right.
Bears.
Okay.
Hang on. I have to go down again. Then it's the Rams at the Cardinals.
Okay, that's a possible loss.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one winning team. That's one of the 2.
Okay, there you go.
Then it's Cardinals at the Lions.
Okay, that's a win.
Then it's the Colts at the Cardinals.
Colts at the Cardinals. So
on Christmas Day,
okay.
December 25th.
Christmas cheer.
And then here's the one that we're probably going to lose. Cardinals at Cowboys.
Oh.
Psych, because Murray loves Texas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're not losing that game. I don't lose in this building.
No.
Sorry.
And then Seahawks.
I win state titles and games against the Cowboys.
And then the last game is Seahawks at Cardinals on January 9th.
Right. So
how many? That's like 2 maybe. If the Colts use their usual crap.
But
it's the Rams and the Colts. So what is that record now?
14-3.
14-3.
Yeah,
is that the playoffs?
And if you look at everybody else's standings in just the regular season, I mean, there's a lot of teams with 3 losses. I mean, Bills have 3 losses.
Rams have 2. Cowboys have 2 losses. Packers have 2 losses. Bucks have 2 losses.
Okay.
So look at AFC.
Yeah. So they're definitely gonna.
The Ravens have 2 losses and Titans have 2 losses. Every other team has 3 or more losses.
Yeah.
So they might get home field.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would say I put my money on it.
Yeah. We could do a prop. You can do a prop bet on that, right?
Yeah, you can. You can do prop bets on everything.
Time to prop bet it. So anyway, back to my Cardinals really quick. One last thing.
Okay.
If you put a gun to my head and said, who would you want as your backup quarterback for the Cardinals? Colt McCoy or Johnny Manziel? I'd say Colt McCoy. Milton?
What's that?
I said, if you put a gun to my head and say, who would I want as my backup quarterback for the Cardinals? Colt McCoy or Johnny Manziel? I would say Colt McCoy 100% of the time. After that performance?
Oh, Johnny
holy
Manziel.
Crap. Yeah, Johnny Football. Oh. Who would you have picked? McCoy or Manziel if you didn't know about the game?
Not taking freaking Manziel. Dude.
Yeah, really? But you laughed at McCoy. Earlier.
I did because he was a great college quarterback, and then he didn't get to
He's a great college quarterback again. He was playing college ball.
Well, I didn't
literally
know
with Cliff.
If I had known
air raid. But yeah, the Cardinals have insane depth, like as evidenced against the Niners. They're well-rounded, balanced, have no weaknesses whatsoever, and only get better as the season goes. So, Super Bowl. I am in Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right now. I'm projected Super Bowl. Yeah.
It depends where you're looking for projections. If you're looking at it here, yes.
Right now,
if you're looking at it on TV, you're gonna have to look hard.
This is why we're the truth.
I know.
They're a bunch of crappers who love Mahomes and think he's the second coming of Jesus.
That is for sure.
God. But yeah, I love gushing about my Cardinals. I'm sorry, Niners fans.
Dude, when your team's hot and they're doing well, like, yeah, I remember 2019. It was a fun year.
Yeah. All right, if you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
I've said my piece about the Cardinals. Oh, here, my gut picks for this week.
Oh, okay.
So far that I've seen. So basically, guys, if you're gonna bet, go for the safe picks this week. Last week it was my guts because of upsets. This week seems pretty clear cut.
Okay.
So definitely, I'm definitely gonna bet on. Here, really quick. Here's my bets for people who are still listening. You get the.
I know, if they've gone this far.
If you've gone this far, you deserve this. You deserve this.
Exactly. It's like, you ever stay for a movie?
Yeah.
And then
the end credits.
Yeah, and then you wait up, and then there it is. It's for those people.
Yeah, basically, I think I sent it to you. Where was it?
I think you did too.
Where is it? Oh my god, I have to scroll up really far. I got Cardinals, Ravens, Bucks, Steelers.
Cardinals?
Ravens, Bucks, and Steelers. These 4 aren't going to lose.
And Steelers.
Those are my gut picks, by the way. Just simulating it in my head. Brain and gut. It's double. Yeah, so if I lose this, it's whatever. I was wrong.
No, I like those. I think those are really good.
If you really want my gut pick, though, leans into the mic. I got the 49ers actually upsetting the Rams.
You know what? I can see that one, and it's not
because you're not going to start Jimmy. You're starting Trey Lance.
Oh, no.
Don't shake your head. I'm serious. After what happened last week, there's a good chance Trey Lance is starting.
That would be awesome.
Garoppolo threw the game away, literally. Didn't he got picked like twice?
Yeah,
I think he got picked. Game. He got picked easy by the Cards. By the way, that's one last thing. Cardinals have the best 3rd and 4th down defense in the whole NFL.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I've seen that they've been ranked like top this in offense and top.
No, I mean statistically.
Defense. No, I mean I've seen some. Yeah.
The 3rd down like stoppage, Cards are number 1, and 4th down too.
Wow.
Like they've only allowed maybe 2 4th down conversions out of like 12.
You're gonna win a lot of games that way.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I feel bad for your Niners because they really didn't have much of a chance on 3rd down. So that's the show. If you stayed this late, I hope you do my picks and make some money. Let me know if you won in the comments. Make sure Milton feels good when the Niners upset the Rams on Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football.
Oh. All right. Any last things?
Nah.
All right. Well, goodbye, everyone.